And we'll see. We'll see. What do you guys see? Comment down below what you see. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between that. Welcome on into a live stream. I really got to think of something better to say. It isn't always a live stream. Sometimes it's a stream that's live. Sometimes it's a vibe stream. Sometimes you really mess up the intro segment. Hi, welcome in. There's not exactly a ton to talk about today, but there's also a lot of things to talk about today because you know the verdict. A lot of things happen, but at the end of the day, nothing ever does happen. You know? Why are you yelling? What the hello? What are you Why are you guys acting like you were surprised to see me here? On the time that I said I was going to be live. Why, literally, it's like a synonymous. Why are all of you so surprised? Wait, what is Savarino doing at the Savarino channel live at the time when he said he'd go live? You missed too many streams? Well, that changes today. I gotta take this off, though. I gotta show off the Jaws drip. You didn't give a time when the stream would happen, Buster. It's, what? My manager got another DUI? You can collect those like Pokemon cards? Is your manager Tiger Woods? What do you mean your manager got another DUI? Day you start to stream early is the day I die happily. Why would I start to stream early? You gotta start it exactly at the exact time when you go live. What the hell is Savarino gonna be in the stream? What the hell Savarino? Yeah, no, I'm inviting the famous streamer Still Savarino to sit in with me on the Savarino stream. I was gonna say something though, I forget what it was. Multiple things to talk about today. First of all, it's been a while since we've covered any recent political things, so I'm gonna try and cover it relatively lightly. But I want to also talk about something I've been doing in my personal life that I've really been enjoying recently, and we're also going to mix in whatever news you guys have to tell me as well. Case in point being, someone mentioned the granny emote on Fortnite. No! I'm not buying that. I don't want it. I don't want to go near it. I don't want to see it. That chud is a crypto scammer. No, politicalistisms. Well, we got to be relatively informed, you know? I'm going to sit here and talk about some stuff. So I buy it. Please don't buy me it. I'm not equipping it or using it. Like this, like the triple T, the tongue Sahor skin. That's funny, haha. You know, because while he is an AI slop character, the character on Fortnite is a 3D model that was actually made and created by people. So there's like this level of dissonance between the origin of the creature and what it is now. But the granny thing, that you just be spending money, giving money to a crypto scammer. Dude, no. No! You're not allowed to be political, just be a grifter. Oh, okay, cool. Sure thing. I got you. What if you granny emote while getting hit by a bazooka? What do you mean? What if you granny emote? That is the bazooka. The granny emote. The recipe's my granny. By the way, that song censors hookah. It censored hookah in the Fortnite emote. Come on, dude. He's trying to be as monetizable as possible. Gah! Anyways. I had half the thought to delete my Epic account over Tongue. I feel like there's a lot of things that would justify tickles your exposed nerve endings. But, justifiable. I guess that kind of makes sense because, I mean, it's AI slop. But I think Epic Games has just been making horrible decision after horrible decision recently. I don't know what it is with giant companies being allergic to making good decisions. I feel like we should see, like, you know how, like, Broken Clock is right twice a day? Why don't they do that? Why haven't they subscribed to the whole maybe twice a year even? Broken calendar right twice a year type shit. Yay, Rink is talking. Beautiful words are being spoke. Yay. What are you saying? What? Hey, Chubman Chudsterus. That's not my... Sure. I heard some weirdo named Still Savarino has been impersonating you recently, and I think you should do something about it. Let me look into his account. Let me check this out. You know what? Good thing. Good. Thank you for bringing that up. Let's investigate. Okay. All right. Still Savarino. Let's type the account out. There he is. This guy? Talking about this guy? He's been impersonating me. Dude, messed up. Not right, dude. Dare I say, outside of the bit, this channel has been amazing recently. It has been so fun having a second channel where I can just be like a little chud and talk about whatever I want. Like, I talked about the Mario movie recently. I talked about an idea for this channel that I want to do soon. I made like a philosophical video. I've been doing some like actual meaningful things on this channel. It's been very fun. As a little disconnect from this channel, which I feel needs a level of like higher production value. And I can do that channel like with just my phone and CapCut. So Please rename your channel to Chudman Chudsterous. So I considered that, but I wouldn't do that because I not named that. Let that ruminate. Put that in your pop that in your locket and pocket. So anyways, there's a lot of... Why did my camera freeze? Why did my camera freeze? Hey, so what's happening? Camera, can we come back to that? Someone's gonna say some dumb shit. Somebody's be like, hey, why is he standing like that? Can you stop? Yeah, no, I realized the camera froze. I'm hip. I'm restarting it. He's frozen. No. Come back. We're back. Is my legal name Savarino? Well, why don't you check my passport that just arrived today? Why don't you check my passport? Here, let's check it out. Oh, wait. You can't see that. That's personal. Stay away. Yes. He's just staring there.
I'm so gassy, I am full of gas. I'm going to explode harder than Iran's power plants.
So that actually brings us to an interesting conversation point today. Did you guys see the recent Trump tweet? Ah, my belly is so full. Ah, I'm so gassy. Brap, perped. Why is my belly so full and round? With 5,000 retweets and 23,000 likes. It's really a beautiful time to be an American citizen. I'm proud to be an American because at least I know I'm free. There's a bunch of other various tweets I've been seeing recently. Like this one, this isn't even a tweet, this is just a quote. Apparently Trump says Netanyahu told him he'd low-key it. What does that mean? What do you mean by that, actually? What did you low-key it? Low-key it? Like Loki, like the trickster god? That makes sense. No, what do you mean? What does low-keying it mean? They're fucking? I mean, if you can see the kind of cropped AI video that's going on down here,
More gas, please.
That's been sitting on my monitor for 5 minutes, by the way. Me waiting to bring this topic up. I've been staring at Netanyahu giving Trump shots to Donald. And, or I guess he's the one giving the shots, so it'd be Netty shots. Giving him Netanyahu's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to try and make a play on words for back shots with Netanyahu's name, because I feel like that puts my life in danger. So I'm going to move on from this and keep talking about Donald. But after this thought.
I'm low-keying it. Oh, I'm low-keying it.
Okay.
I'm low-keying it all over.
Why'd he moan? Why did that sound like a passionate moan? Anyway, there's a bunch of... Will you play Crazy Bald Latvian Teacher Game of the Year 2025? I play it in my sleep all the time, but I could play it sometime. Am I AI, the fruit kind? Notice me use Linux. I don't want to! I don't wanna! I play games like Fortnite. You can't play Fortnite on Linux, to my knowledge. That's what I've been told, at least. When do you invade Poland? Dude, talk about Poland, bro. Poland must be in shambles right now. Because Trump has been telling Germany to amp up its army. Trump has been telling Germany, like, hey, you need to make your army larger. And the German prime minister, in his endless wisdom, he didn't try to explain to his people that, like, oh, we're going to amp the army up just for defense and keep things safe. He said, we're going to make the largest army in Europe. Hey, you know what happened last time Germany did that? They went to war. Against who, you might ask? Against the world. The whole one. Why are you... Okay, so what is our thought processes here? Donald? Can we calm down for a sec? Can we take a breather, please? Those weren't wise words. Yeah, no. I definitely think that choosing what we say, thinking before we speak, it should be something that the United States government would kind of have down at this point. I mean, I have to act professional if I want a government job. But the leader of the entire government can act like a dumb chud on Maine at all times. I went to his Truth Social because I was trying to find a bunch of his really absurd tweets from recently. More specifically, the tweet that I'm going to talk about in a second. But I went on to his account to try and find it. Oh my God. First of all, Truth Social, ugly-ass website. Isn't centered. Pisses me off. Can we center, please? But also, dude, he tweets all the time. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is for the White House fight that's going to happen. But look, 6 hours ago, 15 hours, 16 hours, 20 hours, one day. By the way, not tiny ones. He doesn't just do a blurb. He writes goddamn encyclopedias. What? Huh? Hoy, not right now. One day. Like one day. All of this is from a day ago. Holy fucking gap. I am not reading all that.
He's shitposting on Maine.
He is shitposting. He just shitposts all the time. Except the shit comes out of his mouth. Which, honestly, very close to a butthole. I would... It has the wrinkles. It's like pink on the... Anyway, moving on. He does more Truth Socialing than being president. The only thing he does more than Truth Social is golf. The only thing he does more than Truth Social and being the president is playing golf. At least at the bare minimum, we know it's not a social media manager running the account. Because no social media manager is getting paid nearly enough to tweet this much dog shit. Your stream keeps freezing on my end. I guess it's scared every time, hoping you didn't, like, explode. Yeah, no, I get bombed. It's over for me. Wait a minute. I hate golf. Germany and Poland are literally allies, so are we with France, Netherlands, Belgium to get... No, I know, but we're also, like, compromising all those allyships. I mean, Trump's already talked about dropping out of NATO, like, 15 Brazilian times. You're feeling quite gassy? That's good. I'm glad, you know? But this is this leads me to the one tweet that I want to talk about. So I just want to cover this, like, recent political stuff, and then we can get back to being silly, funny, haha, very nice, silly. Which is this tweet. Which is... I'm just going to read the beginning. The whole thing doesn't really matter because it's a whole bunch of fucking yap. But he says, a whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. And this is in reference to him trying to do a ceasefire, but then, like, all of his allies, his ally being Bibi Netty, keeps shooting. It's great. And so he's saying they're going to wipe Iran off the face of the earth. Oh, so, do you know, fun fact, that's actually what a terrorist says. Fun fact, that's not what a leader of one of the most powerful countries in the world says. That's not what a terrorist says and does. I don't know, man. It's just, you know, it's questionable, arguably, at the bare minimum. What if he was referring to me? He's talking about me specifically. Wait. I think, honestly, it really is just, like, a genuine freak out. Like, he's just freaking out all the time. Because he put a tweet out on Easter. He put a tweet out on Easter. And I want you guys to just... I'm honestly still struggling to... You know what's bad when Alex Jones... I'm actually getting to that. Good call, Gma. But on Easter... Because at first I was like, that's a really concerning thing he just said, right? Like you know, an average person isn't going to say some crazy shit like this. But then I saw his Easter tweet. Because you know how every holiday, presidents, the leaders of our country who represent our American citizens and what they want best and desire most, they'll come out and be like, you know, happy holiday, you know, catch an egg for me, you know, go find some eggs, you know, eat a turkey or some shit, or whatever you do on Easter. And Trump tweeted instead, this was his Easter post, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped in one, in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. Hey, so what does any of that fucking mean? Hey, so... I feel the Easter spirit coming inside of me. So what does that mean? What does all that mean? I'm already in hell, Mr. President. Just watch. Dude, goddamn. Sounds crazy. He sounds normal. He sounds very, very normal and contained and normal and also normal. Sounds like he's having a fun Easter. Yeah, he's having a fucking ayahuasca Easter. He's having a great time tripping off of drugs we haven't even discovered yet.
The shitpost is a bit too real.
Never mind what I said about forgetting that while posting one tweet. It might be all of his tweets. Oh, no. He's just an actual insano, like, freak ass. Generally cannot take this seriously. Allah? I know. Why do you praise Allah? That was so out of left field. Like, oh my god. You watch Trump's call to Artemis 2 crew? It's peak comedy. Wait, what? What do you mean his call to Artemis crew? Wait, I'll absolutely watch. Wait, Trump? Let me look this up. Trump, Artemis.
Savage gave a Austin is by and I am tired, so praise Allah cause I be Trump.
What? Anyway, let's see. I have a minute 46 long video. What's the longest call I can get? Okay, minute 55. Let's see.
Difference between you see a difference, a big difference between the far side of the moon and the near side of the moon. Was
Breaking news. Local dumbass discovers light.
there a difference in feel or difference in look? What did you see?
They don't even know what to say. They're like, I mean, I guess it's being to be fair, they're probably still hearing it because like they have to transfer the shit to the moon. Radio signals can only go so fast.
Well, Mr. President, we certainly did, and our science team really set us up well to understand what they thought we might see. And the gravitational pull of the Earth has had a profound effect on the near side of the moon, changing all those dark mares, those dark patches of the moon you see from Earth. It's very different on the far side. While
I'm
you
learning.
see some small patches
You think Trump's listening at all, or is he like playing like Candy Crush right now?
of those mare in deep
He's just waiting for his turn to speak again, like literally.
craters, it's very much absent on that side, so that's really neat. And while I have the microphone, sir, I just want to thank you on behalf of Canada, the space
The fuck can't you do for Canada aside from bully it all the time?
leadership you spoke of from America truly is extraordinary. I've said this many times before. A nation that leads like that and creates and sets big goals for humanity that brings other
This guy thinks he's gonna get a cabinet seat. He's gonna take Chrissy Gnome's spot.
countries along with it.
Glaze.
Truly
The glazing is
incredible, and
absurd.
I know that's a very intentional, not a necessary decision, intentional decision to lead by
We do not represent this man. Thank you, Smoke Crack 2012.
example and to allow other countries like Canada to share our gifts and help you achieve these mutually beneficial goals, like establishing a
I know, yeah, this guy is done. He's like, dude, this guy... I'm done with this glaze.
presence on the moon and eventually going to Mars. And Canadians are so proud to
I'm so excited to hear Trump's response because you know he wasn't paying attention. He might have, like, left the call
be
already.
a part of this program.
Well, I have to say I spoke to a very special person, Wayne Gretzky, who I think you know, the great one. And I spoke to your
What?
Prime Minister and many other friends I have in Canada. They are so proud of you. And you have a lot of courage. I'm not sure if they'd want to do that. I'm not even sure if the great one would want to do that, to be honest with you. But you have a lot of courage doing what you're doing, a lot of bravery and a lot of genius. But they're very, very proud of you.
Okay. Sure.
You
For sure. Are there any other good clips? Uh...
Sav, how much to get a hug?
How much to what? How much to get a hug? $500. Wait, there has to be more to this call. Is there more to this call?
That I sent you the full clip.
What are you saying? Okay, don't put Wii music in. I'm gonna get killed by Nintendo.
To be a part of this program. Canadians are so proud to be a part of this program.
I can't hear a damn thing.
Well, I have to say I spoke to a very special person, Wayne Gretzky,
Damn,
who I think you know, the great one.
Wait, this is the same goddamn response. Okay, you're not helping me. All right, give me a second.
Look at think tank.
Doing a fantastic job, and hello, very special hello to Artemis 2. Today you've made history and made all America really proud, incredibly proud. We have a lot of things to be proud of lately, but this is there's nothing
Okay, wait. Let's skip to like.
we can say, but it's going to be more and more prevalent because we're going to be doing a lot of
Yeah, what is the great one? Like the white shark?
traveling, and then you're going to ultimately do the whole big trip to Mars, and that's going to be very exciting. So
What do you think? These are the only astronauts we have? They're going to Mars? These
you
ones?
look at, we had no astronaut has been to the moon since the days of Apollo program. The Apollo program was also very special, but that was 50 years
No visual makes it look like he's calling you personally. Yeah, I know he's talking to me. I'm on the call with Big Orange.
ago, and at long last, America is back, and America is back in many ways stronger than ever before. We're the hottest country anywhere in the world. The Artemis crew flew in the most
So we just lie. We just like to
powerful
lie.
rocket NASA has ever made, ever launched.
I'm tired of winning, Mr.
Traveled
President.
over 250,000 miles, broke the tier nation, and the four brave astronauts of Artemis 2 are a modern
Literally
day. You really are modern day pioneers, all of you. And one of them happens to be a neighbor. You know who that is, right? You have
Like-
a special person over there, a neighbor,
They face is killing me. Why no one give a fuck?
and we like our neighbor. Your mission paves the way.
What? What's happening?
Please, I need more gas. I must expand and be more rapid.
Ignoring you. I'm ignoring you.
for
Moving on.
America's
No, moving on.
return to the lunar surface very soon. We're going all out. We're doing everything we can, and it's headed up by Jared. We'll plant our flag once again, and this
Yeah, I visually imagine he's sitting on a golden toilet with a golden rotary phone with his golden butt plug in so that nothing leaks out.
time we won't just leave footprints. We'll establish a permanent presence on the moon, and we'll push on to Mars. That'll be very exciting. I'm waiting for that so much. I'd love to
How
be here.
easy do you think this is to build a base on the moon? This shit ain't Minecraft. This is going to take forever, ever.
But maybe we won't quite make it in terms of timing.
Okay, he knew. He knows
But we
now.
will be up in the moon, and that's going to happen soon. So America will be second to none in space and everything else that we're doing, and
saying
we
a whole bunch
will
of
continue
malarkey.
to lead.
He's just saying shit. 4 hours of Donald noise torture. Speaks with Artemis crew full video. Oh, you sent it to me. Hold up. What is this? Megumin's stinky arm. Man, thanks for the follow.
President Donald J. Trump. Over to you, sir.
Incredibly proud. We have a lot of things to be proud of lately, but this is there's nothing like what you're doing.
So we've already listened to probably the first like 3
with
minutes.
modern day, we're doing everything we can, and it's soon. So America will be.
Damn, does he ever let them talk?
And listening, please.
In the international community, we are doing great things, and we are proud to be a part of. I have to tell you, as we came around the near side of the moon, seeing all this.
This floating mic needs to be in the history books. Do you think this guy just figured out about the lack thereof gravity in space, or is he just amazed by anything? Is he amazed by like the color of the grass being green and shit?
Sights that we've seen from Earth for all of our lives, but we're seeing them from a different perspective, and then we started to get a glimpse of the. And we saw sites, Oriental sites that no human has ever seen before, not even in Apollo, and that was amazing for us. And then the surprise of the day, we just came out of an eclipse.
Wait, someone said
where
the head shake element. 50! Zanny! Thank you. Goodness gracious, hold up. I gotta go see the head shake. The 3:15, there was a head shake? What happened?
Tell me.
He's like, I don't want to talk to him, bro. God damn it. Thank you,
Have
Zanny.
it be revived, or are we going to close it down? And I had very little hesitation, and it's really great to have somebody like Jared involved because he really makes it much easier for me.
From
But
Subway.
it was not even a question in my own mind. We've spent what we had to do, and then of course we have Space Force, and Space Force is very much related to what you're doing, and that was
Star
my
Wars.
baby. That was a very important one, and.
Go to 825. What's at 825? Am I missing anything bad, or is it like are you helping me skip just a whole bunch of yap?
A lot of bravery and a lot of genius, but they're very, very proud of you.
Are they having fun messing with the mic? Dude, why is it going down? It's because there's gravity. What are they doing? Just avoiding him? They're ignoring him. Are they just ignoring him? Holy shit, DGAF, bro. Oh my god. Hello? 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 Anyone there? There? Like, what's happening? What's going on? Son. Is anyone out there? There? What's happening?
The awkward silence.
أرجو وليا استثمار كل أموالي في النفط. إن يرى التداول
What?
بناء على
What the
معلومات
fuck? It's
داخلية.
writing backwards. I felt threatened. Thank you
Administrator
for
Alex, I'm gonna just get a quick comm check, make sure you guys are still on the line, and we didn't.
Why are you all saying in the morning? Why'd you all just say in the morning? Wait, what happened? What? Wait, what?
Have a handover.
I am. Yes, I am.
Wait, what just happened?
Quick comm check, make sure you guys are still on the line, and we didn't have a handover.
I am. Yes, I am.
Why does it sound like Donald calling from like the center of an auditorium? He's sitting down in the middle of the pure gold auditorium that just got plopped onto the side of the White House. in crisscross applesauce formation.
And integrity, and back over to you,
Sitting on top of his bop it rug or whatever.
Mr. President.
Yeah, I think we might have gotten cut off. It is a long distance. It's a long ways. The reception's been great. there's a little bit of about a 9-second
Not wait. No, don't say hey idiot. I thanked you and then I hearted it.
delay, but
Here, you know what? Fine. You want me to hit a little jig for it? Here, let me just do a little. Woo, you know what I'm saying? That was for the. It's for the dono. The 50 was the thank you. The 10 was the woo. You know. Hope that was enough.
no, I just had a statement for, I don't know what you heard, but I was just saying they're very
What do you mean, my eyes? In a good way, right? In a good way?
proud of your brilliant person from Canada on the ship. And Wayne Gretzky is a great friend of mine, and he's
Why are they talking about him
very
again?
proud of him. And the Prime Minister I spoke to, so it was very nice. I'm not sure if you heard me say that, but
In the morning.
it was very nice.
Thank you, Mr.
Yes, Mr. President, we heard that.
Thank
and
you,
we
Mr.
do
President.
love our Jeremy Hansen. We love all our Canadian astronauts. Jenny Gibbons, Josh Kutrick. They're just great people, and they're such a welcome addition to our Corps.
Right.
All right, go back to
Well,
yapping.
I really look forward to,
My turn to talk.
when we can, I look forward to seeing you in the Oval Office. I'll ask Jared to bring you over, and I'll ask for your autograph, because I don't really ask for autographs much, but you deserve that. You really are.
Oh my God. Oh, he just can't help it. He just can't stop.
Everybody's talking about this, and I look forward to having you in the Oval Office at the White House, and we will celebrate your incredible achievements.
He is. He's giving straight braces to Wayne Gretzky.
This is big. This is really big stuff. The whole world.
Also, wait, let me read the thing you said out loud, Zanny. I think you did say, spam W Zanny to send Stav to space. I don't wish to go to space. That shit's scary.
world is talking about it, and if you have the time, I will certainly find the time. I've been pretty busy also, as you know.
Guy, I love you so much.
He is. He's glazing.
for taking the time
Bye, white boy. Bye, white boy. What do you mean? You're going to send me to space?
out today to visit
Blazing
NASA.
like
It's really
it's
special
Bubba
for
up in here.
Glazing like a horse on the island.
us, but it's really special for the team on the ground. A whole team of people all around the world pulled this off, and we just want to say thank you to all of you for this. It is the thrill and honor of a lifetime to have been on this journey. Today was amazing, but this
is probably one of the realest things that has been said so far. I'm waiting
your journey has been amazing.
for Donald to give a
and
response that's just like, and I also wanted to thank Wayne Gretzky one more
It
time.
was made possible by the American people and the Canadian people, and we're so grateful to you all. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. And Jared, congratulations. We'll see you soon. And I know that you have Mars very much in your mind, so we'll start thinking about that pretty soon, I think. And thank you. Congratulations to everybody. I'll see you at the Oval Office.
Thank you for your time, Mr. President. It's been an honor.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye. Goodbye. I have no more things to say. I've said the same thing 15 minutes in a row. I'm going to go now. Bye-bye. I also want you to be the first people to know I'll be giving $4 trillion to Israel. Speaking about Mars, like Donnie didn't break up with Musk. That's true, yeah. SpaceX ain't sending anybody to Mars. I mean, NASA, cutting funding. Donald's like, I can't wait to do all these amazing things in outer space. By the way, that I mentioned, I'm taking all your money away. Would you like to build the ship out of maybe sticks and dirt? Man, Zenny's so cool. He's like Elon Musk, but good. You're Elon Musk, but good? What does that mean? That's just not Elon Musk. Dangerously close to okay, bye. You look, sound, and smell gassy. The Faithful Sheriff. Oh, as the Faithful Sheriff. Sorry, literacy epidemic. So that actually transitions me not very well into the next thing I was going to say. Because I was going to talk about this tweet again. The whole civilization will die tonight. Because while Donald Trump is busy talking about the same thing over and over again with NASA people in space, in NASA things, he's talking about threatening other countries. He did this one with the whole civilization will die tonight. He also put a video out, or in an interview, he said, let's see. Can I get the actual quote?
Clear from the beginning.
What the hell do I have to say? What the hell? Who's calling me? What?
My name is Trump. I want to glaze. Trump, that is my name. Trump, I want another election. Where is my plane ticket to the Big Epstein Island? I'm running out to the plane. There are stairs, and they are going to hit me. Stamming in Doctor.
Was that a threat? What was that? What was that at the end? That wasn't there in the transcript. Freaking Gnat almost got me. What was that end part? Is Shakespeare really dead? Yeah, no, it fucking just cursed my bloodline. It cast a spell. Oh my god, my furniture's floating. What the hell? Let me just play this next part. Shubo, thank you for the tier 2. What the freak?
Hello? Hello? Big Evan Yahorino got me Sabnet last night. Should I get a Sabbortion?
What the fuck? No. I mean, yeah. What does that mean? Savbortion. We're not making that a word. Also, Shubo, do you think Trump has a thing for Judy Hopps? I don't think Trump has a thing for anything except his own wiener. Me first. No. No. Anyways. There was this one clip I referenced a second ago, but I just want to play it real quick.
Of Operation Epic Fury that we will continue until our objectives
Operation Epic Fury pisses me off so much, bro. They actually just fucking Operation Chungus Reddit Gold. Like, I cannot believe that is the war we're in.
are fully achieved. Thanks to the progress we've made, I can say tonight that we are on track to complete all of America's military objectives.
By the way, we don't have a military objective. People kept asking him, like, hey, what is the goal with this war? Like, what are we going to do? How do we consider, what makes it a win? And he's like, IDK! Like, it actually is the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
Very shortly. We're going to hit them extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to bring them back to the Stone Ages where they belong.
Back to the Stone Age where they belong. So that's the part that I wanted to hear. That is an insane thing to say, especially because, like, what determines what country, or what determines a country belonging in the Stone Age? Aside from just you being an evil, tyrannical person that wants to make sure that no other country has any capabilities similar to yours. That's just such a crazy thing. He looks like he's high. Yeah, he's probably hopped up on every stimulant that you can possibly do because he's a walking skeleton with some meat on his bones. Like, it actually is just, we have a president who is a scarecrow. You can tell that Severino thinks he has the right to speak. I'm going to hit you with a really heavy rock. Why are you all talking about Sav-bortions? Go back to the 35-second mark of the call. Let me see. What happens?
Spacecraft. It's really special.
Wait.
Farthest distance from planet Earth. Humans have really never seen anything quite like what you're doing in a manned
Who's that?
spacecraft. It's really special. I want to personally salute and congratulate Commander Reed Weissman, Pilot Victor Glover, Mission Specialist Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen. And I also want to thank the entire amazing team at NASA, headed by Jared, who's a very special guy, by the way. And you all made this day possible, and you've really inspired the entire world. Really, everybody's watching. They find it incredible. I just watched you go to the back of the moon, and people haven't been there in a long time.
The back of the ball.
But it's going to be more and more prevalent because we're going to be doing a lot of traveling, and then you're going to ultimately do the whole big trip to Mars, and that's going to be very exciting. So,
All right, we heard that part. This is from then on out I've heard. No, I'm not pregnant. Stop saying I am. What is this?
So I want to personally salute and congratulate Commander Reed Weissman.
Oh, Americans name and title, Canadians just the name. Yeah. He says he loves NASA and our neighbor Canada. He doesn't love nothing but the taste of his own man meat. Nothing but the taste of his tube goo. But have you seen Trump say an entire civilization will die? Yes, yeah, I was talking about that earlier. You and I know the culprit. That could be multiple things. Well, not anymore, obviously, after the Sav-bortion. I'm going to hit you with something heavy. I'm Sav-botomy? That's just watching a stream. Oh, no.
You can tell in these clips that the big annoying orange believes he doesn't deserve the knife.
Don't clip that. Okay, wait, okay. Oh, any and all government agencies, I do not agree with that. Please, don't arrest me and put me in a prison forever. I just, GLaDOS, please. You're gonna get me in prison. GLaDOS. Stop.
You be watching the dog go back to its Jaws shirt, boy.
Anyways. Why are we shocked that GLaDOS said that? Fair. Thank you, GLaDOS, from Portal. But to continue on with the conversation we were talking about with Donald Trump saying that there is going to be an entire civilization that's going to die if he doesn't, like, give him the proper hand job or something. There was some various content creators that came out and said things about this. Obviously, because something happened and content creators need money, so they're going to talk about something that happened. You know, that's how shit works. But one that really surprised me, sort of, not really, but to a degree surprised me, I'll explain why it didn't, is Alex Jones. The Alex Jones came out and said that he thinks that Donald Trump should be impeached, which is really interesting. Look at his beautiful, ugly-ass, fucking round, bald-ass head.
A whole civilization will die tonight.
Hey, so why are you driving like 90 miles an hour and with one hand on the wheel and one on your iPhone?
Never to be brought back again.
Do you not have like a phone mount in your car?
That is the definition of genocide. Not a war, not a defensive war, but a literal bombardment, like Martians, attack us and we don't have a defense.
Dude, you're driving like double the speed limit, and you're one-handing it.
And I want to be clear.
Don't look at me.
I've Trump the last 10 years. So much good happened. Globalism was absolutely discredited and dismantled. It's part of a larger wave worldwide. But this new Trump really started when Elon Musk got run out of there. In the last 8 months is a disaster. And I abhor the Democrats. I absolutely know they're globalist and are a major threat.
Good pause, by the way. He's about to crash headfirst into a truck that has already stopped while he's moving 90 miles an hour. No, but, so here's the thing, right? Here's my big take that I think people need to nail down as soon as possible, which is that people like Alex Jones, and even in some cases, people like Nick Fuentes, who were talking about if you vote in the midterms and you do vote Democrat, this administration needs to be shut down. People have been getting this kind of twisted to say that Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes and right-wing content creators like them have been finally rational. They've had their first woke thought. But I need you to pay attention to the fine print, the inner machinations of the points these people make. Because things like Alex Jones is at his core, while being a grifter, he also runs a show with viewers that needs to make money, especially because he owes all of the Sandy Hook parents billions of dollars because he lost everything that he ever owned by trying to convince the world that that school shooting was a psyop. But with Alex Jones, my theory, you can call me Matt Pat in this case, is that he's absolutely just jumping ship because he realizes that he's going to maintain the greatest viewer base if he decides to say this sort of thing. Like, I don't think that he is changing his mind because it's what he actually thinks, because he probably has thought this way for a while, but hasn't said anything because it didn't make him money and would have challenged his viewership. But now that the average voter is shifting away from supporting Donald, he's like, oh, wait, I'm going to lose my viewership if I don't say something about this. And so he starts saying this shit. This is not a genuine pivot that he made out of some sort of, like, need to spread awareness. This is something where he needed to save his own hide, because if people think that he still supports Donald after saying this insane shit, then he'll lose money and viewers. The same thing with Nick Fuentes. I hate when people come to me and say, did you hear that Nick Fuentes is woke now? He is absolutely not. He is LARP-maxing and liar-pilled. Because here's the thing, right? He was saying that he wants people to vote Democrat. But if you actually listen to the entire clip, the full clip, which I know means you have to sit there and withstand the unmatched incel chudmaxed like vibes of Nick Fuentes, he said that Donald wasn't racist enough. He said Donald didn't deport enough people. And that he didn't do any of the things that he said he was going to do. Case in point, he's a politician who lied to get his position of power by appealing to the most extreme demographic. Like, he didn't do exactly what he said he LARPed into doing. And so now we have Nick Fuentes like, well, he wasn't racist enough, he's not for me. Vote Democrat out of spite. That's literally all it is. I think it's so important to consider that, because you were considering you were cooking until LARP maxing. Allow me to throw. I gotta keep everyone locked in, okay? I gotta utilize the modern vocab. LARP, you mean grift? Both those words work. When Trump's Hunger Games thingy's still happening, guys. Yeah, it will. No, but realistically, it really is like, I guess, don't let people like this act as a entrance to a pipeline for you. Because that's how people like Fuentes work. He's a charismatic guy, and he's funny when he wants to be. But the ideologies that he intends on spreading are extremely harmful. And so what he does is he lulls people in with something like this, where he says, like, vote Democrat. And then someone who would vote Democrat will listen to him and then be like, well, this guy's really charismatic. I'm going to keep watching. He made me giggle once. And then lo and behold, in a few weeks, the guy's saying the N-word. Like, that's the definition of a pipeline and how these things work. Stop with the Scott reference. Stop it. I see that. Went so crazy, he went full circle around a liberal again? No, absolutely not. No, not even a little bit. Like, the whole point of what I'm saying is he's not liberal. He is still wholeheartedly... Then why are we watching you? What do you mean? My thing? Well, I'm trying to, like, make sure you're aware that there is nuance. Like, of course, there's probably some bias and nuance in some of the things that I say. And I admit to that. But at the same time, keep an eye out for this sort of thing. Because, I mean, I'm not trying to influence you into a certain political ideology. I'm going to talk about what I care about, and if people listen, they can listen. This isn't me saying you need to think this way. He speaks as a way he wants you to think. He tries to influence you into a certain thinking pattern. Or if you say liarino, hey, stop that. There should be an ideal form of police interrogation. Shut the fuck up, dude. I hate you. No, but yeah. Fuentes would need to almost entirely rebuild his career to if he actually went left. Well, yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't appeal to right-wing individuals. I mean, he does, of course. But, like, his base audience, his core audience, is a bunch of edgy teenagers. That's who he appeals to the most. It's like who I was in late middle school, early high school. Like, if I was a kid now as I was then, I'm worried for myself. Because I managed to avoid a lot of those, like, pipeline, like, extreme creators, I guess. What would you do if someone killed you if you were president? Well, I'd be dead. Next question. Severino was racist? I've talked about this before on my account, that I was an edgy high schooler. Like, I definitely said some dumb shit. I'm so glad that when I was an edgy-ass loser high schooler, I didn't have social media. So there's no digital footprint for me to look back on and regret. I created my digital footprint as I became a content creator. So luckily, I'm not like an insane freak ass with some crazy, like, lore that you could dig up on me. Like, back when I was a kid, what is it? Back when I was a kid, man, I was in Xbox parties. That was my big thing. If somehow there are transcripts of Xbox parties and they get leaked, yeah, maybe it'd be over. But I've done nothing but try and be a better person since then. So there's a reason everyone hates centrists too. Well, yeah, it's like fence sitting. If you're not gonna stick, I'm fertile and eat scent. I like how that was your message and then that one. Just something like incomprehensible garbage and then a profound ass statement. Yes. Fuentes' audience, not just kids that got bullied for being weird. Instead of joining other weird kids, they decide to make new groups to put below themselves. Well, yeah, I mean, that's how a lot of those ideologies grow. When I was 12, I watched Andrew Tate slop shorts and gaslit myself into thinking he was okay. I have a buddy of mine who was like a big Tate head when I first met him. And now he's like, he's very much a reformed man, I guess is a good way to say it. Sav came out of the closet. What? What did that? Savrino, I found your Fur Affinity account. Subscribe. I don't have a Fur Affinity account. You share your DeviantArt account. I don't have one. Never made an account because I don't use the site enough. Also, I just don't want like more potential ways for my data to leak. What's your persona? Mine's a deer. Mine is so it's a primate that has evolved to from Homo erectus to Homo sapien and has curly hair and a beard and mustache, and is named Evan. Real profound stuff going on over here, guys. Bro's not so long he forgot what closet was. Yeah, what? No. What? I would not be an orangutan. Severino slur compilation? 0-minute compilation. What's your warrior cat name? My name's Jeff. Don't laugh at that. That wasn't funny. That wasn't even funny a little bit. If any of you laugh at that, I'm banning you from chat. Just FYI. I'm gonna stop recording. I was recording a little bit. Let's see. Anything else? I'm eating sour gummy ropes. Nice. Do you fuck with Balloon's tower defense? Yes. He would be a sloth with how late he is to every stream. I'm literally on time. I'm literally at most a minute, maybe too late. Liberals suck since they're fertile and don't eat scented candles. That's true. That's what Alex Jones said. He says that in this video, actually. You banned Severino from stream, bro. I'm gonna... Alex, STFU, lol. No. He's so... Wait. Trump did not say the U.S. government would end an entire civilization today, but he says it might happen. Can you think of another government that would end the Iranian civilization? You're splitting hairs. It's crazy. Alex Jones has such a capacity to actually be like a critical thinker, but he makes a lot of money by not doing that, and so he doesn't. It really is. It's heartbreaking. What was that thumbnail? Well, he's really big and gassy and round. He is belly is so full. Ah, I'm so gassy, brat, perf. That's why is my belly so round? You talking about that? Definitely just had that memorized. Remember, like, year 5, 6th grade, people would say, my name's Jeff, and change my Roblox nickname to it. You made your Roblox nickname, my name is Jeff? Seriously? That's awesome. That's solid. What the fuck? Costco's launching giant gas stations. Sorry, I'm going through Twitter very quickly to see if there's any other big things. Anything that's changed recently. Any new crazy things. Dude, I actually think that it's crazy that people like Logan Paul can scam the shit out of tons of people and then just like walk it off. I still think that... Hello? What the hell just happened with my seat? Like, CryptoZoo is a crazy case of someone just... You live in my house? Someone just scamming the shit out of tons of people and then walking it off. Turn on the news, they killed JFK. Did they also hit the Pentagon? Deviant art drama happened? What, did someone draw pyrocynical less inflated than he should be or something? Like, what do you mean? What drama could have happened? They tell me you do the best talking. Even when the Democrats, they slander me. I keep talking. I do the best talking. Talking's up 500%. Is that you know, you could tell me that was a direct quote from Donald Trump and I would not be shocked. Face would stay in the exact same position. Let me see. Dude, I'm so excited. So on my second channel, this is the other thing I wanted to talk about. So I already talked about my second channel, Still Severino, which, by the way, just seconds ago hit 9,000 subscribers, which is crazy. But I made a video just yesterday talking about how there's a bunch of like local shows. Because I made a video a week ago now about talking about how much I love Maryland, which is the state that I'm from. And I tried to get as many people as possible to like hop on. By the way, if you're watching right now, don't forget to like the stream. to hop on Maryland's essentially. Just glaze it. And a bunch of people glazed it in my comments. Some people got really racist, which was crazy. Like, there were people commenting like Baltimore, which is one of the big cities in Maryland, said Baltimore's full of subhuman drug addicts. They could have just said the N-word and it would have been less racist. Like, I get where they're trying to go. Like, I see what you're doing, right? You know? But then there were other people. I got some crazy arguments. Someone actually got crazy rude with me. They were like, I guess you're not from Baltimore. And I was like, I go there all the time. What are you talking about? And they're like, it was just crazy, like, slander. But yesterday, I made a video talking about how, with all the people who watch my content that are from Maryland, why don't I tell you guys where local shows are? And I got a bunch of people on board to come to, like, some shows that are going to be happening later this month and next month. Like artists playing at bars and stuff like that I'm going to be at. So I might have, like, some actual, like, low-key fan meetups, which is kind of crazy. I've never done this before. I'm actually really anxious. I posted the video yesterday and went, oh my god, fuck, people are going to see me in real life. Oh, no. Pro Delaware lover. Ew, Maryland. Hey, did you just log into that account? Heard me talking about Maryland, had to jump into your fucking account? Hey! 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 Enough of this tomfoolery. What if they dox you? I'm gonna be at a bar. I'm not gonna be at my house. I'm not bringing you to my house. Get the hell away from my house, dude. When's your world tour? I don't think that'll ever happen. It's a fake gun. Don't say it's a real gun. It's a fake weapon. Look, it's CO2 container. BB gun, not even on. No CO2 in it. Doesn't shoot bullets. Doesn't shoot anything. It's literally just a piece of metal. I'm gonna record you from afar very creepily and then tweet it at you. Okay. For sure. I could also tell people about the, there's a New York show coming up too. I'm not American at all, but shit, talking random states and areas I know nothing about and start a raging drama is something I consider a hobby. I love bringing up Maryland because, like, realistically, I'm not that involved in, like, I love Maryland, but I'm not going to, like, split hairs and kill people and stab people and murder people and stab people over their takes on Maryland. But it is very funny. Just, like, being like, Maryland's the best state ever with best flag. People are like, no, I disagree. I'm like, you know, doing a little emote on them. Virginians, more specifically. What are we talking about? My browser tweaked out. We're talking about Maryland and how it's the best state. You know what I'm saying? I posted that Maryland video 2 weeks ago and it's still blowing up. How many views is that right now? 16,000. W speed. Washington, D.C. should take over all of Maryland. No, you know what? And also, that's something that pisses me off. That's something that pisses me off. You know, Virginians think that D.C.'s in Virginia. First of all, it's its own territory. But second of all, no. All of the land that D.C. is made out of is Maryland territory. Because D.C.'s goal was to be shaped like a diamond, right? And then Virginia took their land back into their state. So D.C. shaped like a fuck-ass, like, it looked like there was a bite taken out of it. What are you saying? Hot take, Massachusetts is the best state ever, including the flag. Unlike Maryland. Maryland's the worst state to ever exist. Okay, yeah, you're LARPing. But, no, like, literally, Virginia took all of the land back that they were going to give to D.C. So, no. D.C.'s Maryland. How dare you? Please stop shouting. I'm trying to get the baby to sleep. Eat the baby. 200 calories. Maryland is actually just Delaware's puppet state. You are actually such a chud. I'm going to hit you with a rock, dude. Our baby. What?
Dude, Virginia's flag has nudity, murder, and an explicit call to violence.
Thank you, Carl. Good point. You know, actually, Virginia's flag is horrible, guys. YouTube promotes baby eating. Nah, I didn't mean it was a joke. It's called a joke. It's called a joke, dude. It's called dark humor. You wouldn't get it. Calm down, liberal. Sorry, I'm trying to break up this, the thing that contains all the cans so I don't, like, choke a turtle out later. Fuck. Goddamn, dude. What is this? Okay. Did I watch some dinosaur documentaries the other day? That was actually, I was, like, clapping my arms together like a seal, like a baby seal. You know what I'm saying? If Trump hates immigrants so much, why does he let them leave the country instead of sending them to, like, Idaho or something? You're wrong. Illinois is the best state because there is a Miku Expo. All right, but what else do you do in Illinois aside from the occasional Miku Expo? What, like pick corn? Come to Nebraska, there's a tornado. I'm going to skip on that one, but I appreciate the invitation, you know? Imagine having to think about states. Man, what do you have to think about? What do you have to think about? I don't even have a good joke because I don't know where you're from. So I actually can't even get a good response. What do you think about? How unfree you are? How much you aren't winning? I'm tired of winning, Mr. President. Please, Mr. President, I'm done winning. Oh, God. I have a friend that lives in Chicago. I saw someone mention Chicago a second ago. Then I looked away. As a European, the only thing I know about Maryland is that it looks like a gun and you are from there. I think it's also cool that, like, that's where, like, a lot of... There's actually insane amounts of history in Maryland. I guess, like... I'm trying to think of what else. There's some stuff that would be relevant to you Europeans with Maryland lore. Kentucky's such a boring state, but we have tornadoes and whiskey. What more would you need? Anything else, actually? Whiskey's cool, but, like, anything else, actually. I hail from Hawkville, Tua. I'm shooting you. I'm not getting it. Nope. Not gonna threaten you guys today. I'm gonna stop threatening. I'm gonna New Year's resolution in April. I'm gonna stop threatening you guys with weapons. All right. As a person who lives in the hellhole known as North Carolina, I agree with every other state is better than North Carolina. I have a friend who lives in North Carolina and also hates it. He comes to Maryland all the time to avoid it. Maryland actually sucks. Trust me, from Latvia. All right, Dr. Doom, hop off your alt account, okay? Latveria. That's Latveria. That's not Latvia. Okay, anyway. There's going to be last 3 sav minutes top. That's going to be last 3 sav minutes tops. What? Come to 6. See. Not reading that out loud. You were trying to get me to say 6, 7. No. Don't you ever diss NC, North Carolina? Well, yeah, there's no one to diss it because no one lives there. No one has a good like course of reference for dissing North Carolina because nothing ever happens. So it's like whatever, you know. Who turning they style right now? What's your opinion on Scotland? Scotland forever. Whatever the meme is, something like that. Stop jorking it. Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and tell you I'm not. That's not the right saying there, but we'll pretend that it is. Yeah, no, I actually, so lo and behold, don't jork it while I'm live. That's a weird thing to do. Kind of rude to your general audience. Don't say shut the fuck up. Is it because it's Scotland forever? What's wrong with that? Which state has the least going on? Ohio. Nothing ever happens in Ohio. I think that's why it became a meme in the first place, because Ohio is actually just a barren wasteland with nothing going on. You're rude for not letting me jork it. No, it's not rude. That's just, like, normal. That's just, like, a thing you shouldn't, like... Please stop announcing that you're giving birth in the VC. New server rule. Ohio's sick as hell. Yeah, my grandparents live around, like, Ohio, and I go there, and I actually just get depressed. That's all I do. You go to Ohio, get sad, and then leave. At least that's in my personal experience. You know, everyone has different experiences in Ohio. But, you know, I can't say I'm the biggest Ohioan. Ohio cell. I'm not really a big Ohio cell, you know? Goon to Saverinas.
Banning Sav from Jack calls he is gooning on stream, guys.
I'm not gooning on stream, dude. I'm dying, Saverino. This is your fault for feeding me to the copious amount of boa restrictors you caught in your basement as a hobby dies. Rest in peace. Hear about the false Twitter suspension that real people got hit with that's been going on recently by Twitter's AI system claiming to get rid of bots? Also got hit with a false suspension for nothing. Happened an hour after April Fool's ended, by the way. That's not a very funny April Fool's joke. What?
Touching myself right now. I'm edging it on
Stop!
Right now, stroking my
Stop!
Shit.
Anyway, Saffron, do not answer that call. Yeah, I don't like that I did. There should be a way for me to, like, cut the call. Like, make it just go away. Don't talk about goon sessions. No, we need to calm down. We need to take a breather. You know what? You know what I'm about to do? Because we've been sitting here for a minute and haven't done anything. I think... Can you...
Hang up button.
What? Hang up button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. It's 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Why did I just count by tens? I'm an idiot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's all 50. Now I'm going to hit you with a, like, heavily. Also, what is this? Someone said this in Think Tank and JAC. Let's just look at this real quick. Wait, no, what is this? The 25th Amendment needs to be invoked. He is a genocidal lunatic. Our Congress and military need to intervene. We are beyond madness. What the fuck? Marjorie Taylor Greene and Candace Owens both said we need to get rid of Trump? That's crazy. Oh, they're all molding. What the fuck is... Anyway, right, see you, Lizer. Violent and evil streamer threatens to chat with violence. Yeah, sure. Why not? What was I gonna say though? Oh, someone else posted this in Think Tank earlier. I just want to talk about it very quickly, just because it's completely it's unrelated to everything we've been covering already. But I just want to talk about it. PETA's version of the creation story uses ChatGPT to emphasize kindness and compassion for animals. Hey, so I'll take ironic titles for 500. What do you mean? You used AI to help show compassion for animals. So, do you have a brain? Perhaps, maybe a little bit. With help of ChatGPT, PETA's interpretation of the creation story clarifies and highlights the message of kindness, gentleness, and love shared by all religions. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth, and the earth was without form and void. And the darkness, okay, like it says. Okay, animals of all shapes and sizes to live harmoniously with humans. Hey, so why are we even recreating the story when we know it's just like a metaphor? I don't know. Like, this story disregards dinosaurs. I don't care. Like, literally. PETA Bible fanfic. Dude, if you advocate for the lack thereof evolution and that dinosaurs aren't a thing, my favorite thing ever. I spent the past 2 days rewatching a dinosaur documentary twice. And it's a 4-hour... I already watched a 4-hour dinosaur documentary 2 times. Because I adore it. It was a really good one. It's the newest one on Netflix called it's just called The Dinosaurs. But I'm my favorite dinosaur documentary of recent time, actually it might be of all time because it was a really good one, was Prehistoric Planet, which I think is on Apple TV. I don't know, I pirated it. I didn't pirate it. I acquired it I watched it.
Have I just transferred $26 cash to my bank? What do I spend it on?
Do you put $26 in your bank? You can McDonald's. $26 meal at the McDonald's. What's the documentary name? It's are you talking about my favorite or the new one? The new one is called The Dinosaurs. It's on Netflix. But the one that I really like is called Prehistoric Planet. Curse of Ra. Curse of Ra, and you just sent a bunch of Egyptian hieroglyphs. Why do we... Anyway. Yeah, but anyway, it's called The Dinosaurs. Cause for autism found correlated with Savarino viewership. Yeah, I am a Savarino viewer, that is true. I do watch my own content. I actually go back and watch my streams after stream sometime to, like, take notes on other things I did wrong and right and wrong and mostly wrong. Why is Epic Games open? Why are you open? Get away from me. You fool. You fool! There we go. Are you a pirate? Do you sail the 7 seas and go ahoy? On occasion, I do, yeah. I go ahoy. I go yar. My timbers will shiver on occasion. I've even said I on occasion. You know? What's that thumbnail? It's a recent Trump tweet. You know, the recent Trump tweet that says, my belly is so full. I'm so gassy. Brat preferred. That's why is my belly so full and round? Shout out Donald. Good stuff.
I could send you a Steam key for Hoi 4.
What? I don't want Hoi. I don't want Hearts of Iron. I wouldn't play it. I don't want to become racist. No, please, don't give me Hoi. No, I don't want to I don't want to go on Reddit. No, please. Yo-ho, yo-ho is a classic. That's true. That's true. I forgot about yo-hoing. I do that occasionally too. Hey, baby no money? The fuck does this mean? What does I Heart Stray Kids mean? He's on that Epstein Diddy shit. What do you mean, I Heart Stray Kids? Is this a reference? Is that a song? LARPer. Israel's Strongest Soldier. Wait, what the fuck? It's a band? It's a K-pop band. Okay, because this looks really bad without context. I was like, baby of the no money variety. What do you mean you like... Are they the easiest to capture? I don't know. Like, they have no mom to... Like, who are you going to yell to your mom? Like, what do you... Orphans, we need more of them. We don't need more of them. No, we have too many, actually, I think. Please get this white demon off my screen. I feel so bad for Baby No Money hate. Like, I get it, right? It's just like... His music is relatively cringe, right? I understand that. But I feel like Baby No Money hasn't done anything inherently evil to justify this much hating. Like, even the spiritually Israeli shit, I've never seen him support Israel. Like, he's just actually taking the worst hatred of all time. Am I missing something? I need something from you guys. Am I missing something from the Baby No Money hate? Because, like, I don't love Baby No Money music. I've never taken the time. I used to. I used to be a big fan, actually. But I've grown out of it. But I don't know where this hate could have come from. It just came out of left field. Didn't he get into controversy about not paying artists fairly? I know he did like a competition. I didn't look into it enough, actually. But I know there was like a competition or something like that. He kind of did a fake out. I remember he said he was quitting music for a short time and then he just didn't quit. I don't know what that was about. I think it's just because he was probably overwhelmed. What the freak?
Can someone gift
Can you not call me Fat Areno? Man, fuck you. Yeah, no, I never saw any proof of the not paying artists fairly thing. But to be fair, I'm not going to, like, just discount it. But at the same time, the level of hatred, I don't know if it justifies. I mean, maybe him interacting with boy bands and K-pop bands and stuff like that might also be influencing the amount of people bullying him, because that's a very bullyable demographic. Not bullyable. That's not the right thing to say. There's a very bullied demographic. I don't bully K-pop fans, but I also just don't listen to K-pop. So it's really like I'm more like neutral. I just received a gift from Katie. Katie, I swear to God, if it's Archer of Iron, I Fears to Fathom. What the fuck? I got Fears to Fathom from Benjamin Netanyahu. Wait, what? Woodbury Getaway? Wait. Do I have this one? Do I not have this one? Wait. Episode 2, Episode 1. Do I not have this one? Sydney Harper, 23-year-old, working in a consulting firm. I've not seen this one, except. What the freak? Thank you. Wait, let me see. There was a big... What did Lucifer say? My issue with Baby No Money is that he feels very fake. Every time he's surrounded by some sort of drama, he just goes online and screams AI bad and then uses the most basic statements as if they were something that should make him worthy of praise. Well, okay. I see where you're coming from. I cast information. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you, Wizards in Space. Groomer? Oh, hanging out with a groomer. This is a 30-minute video. Oh, God. Let me watch a little bit.
Guys, if you're a Baby No Money fan, I have some...
Okay, wait. What? What's happening? He forced himself into basically anything that's big at the moment. Stuff like cosplay, drag queens, anime, and stuff that makes him 1 to 3 TikToks, then barely mentions it again. Well, you know, there's the thing, right? That also makes sense. Sorry, I got distracted. Someone sent me a Steam friend request and I can't find them. I wanted to accept it. But anyway, that makes sense. I actually have commented on this in the past. I made a stream about it a while ago where I was like, hey, guys, I find it so silly how there are artists who will come out of nowhere and be like, I think this one bad thing that everyone knows is bad. And everyone's like, oh my God, he said the thing. And then everyone starts clapping their hands together like a seal and a fucking, you know what I'm saying? And I always thought that was silly, but I never thought it was like something I hated. And it seems like now that everyone realizes it's stupid, it's like they're hitting him with the spiritually Israeli and shit like that. I'm curious though. Let me see what this is about. Let's learn.
Some great news for you. You've seen a lot of hate towards him recently, but it turns out your goat is innocent. Round of applause.
What?
Round of applause, guys. Oh, sorry. I should probably clarify what he is innocent of and what he's addressed. So let's go down the
9/11 was bad. Type shit, literally.
list, shall we? He is not innocent of you.
Wait, what the fuck? Did your drawers just Wait. Your bookshelf vanished? How'd you do that?
So let's go down the list, shall we? He is not innocent of using
Wait, that was cool editing. I liked that.
AI stances to gain an audience, at the same time liking AI content and reposting AI content. He is not innocent of commissioning weird sexual commissions with...
Wait, Baby No Money was posting AI after being vocally anti-AI? I need to see proof. Let's see this.
Sometimes minor characters, sometimes minor artists. He is not innocent of having a racist being his favorite streamer openly, not really walking that back in any detail until he was called out for it. He's not innocent of being friends with really weird people, really creepy people.
All right, I need to know more what he's guilty of. So this is all the things that we've, the initial crimes, I guess. And then I assume the body of the video is proving it.
Specifically, and he is not innocent of underpaying and exploiting artists. In fact, the
Heard about
evidence is even more damning now as he has admitted to it. We will get to that. And honestly, I could go on and on because BBNOs, Baby No Money, Alex, however you want to call him, he has addressed some of the rumors, but not the ones that most matter, which is interesting because him having the knowledge, I guess speculations, these call-outs in the
I know. What streamer did he like? Was it like XQZ or something? Or Asmongold? God, I hope it's not Asmongold.
first place goes to show that he definitely knows about all of the above that I just mentioned, and he is going out of his way not to mention that. But yeah, specifically, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. It looks like
I'm trying to
he
eat a
is
pizza.
not the
I'm trying to be like an Asmongold, like XQC ass reactor and like eating while I watch. But I have pizza. I don't want to get cold. Hold up.
one who had made the leaked songs with the N-word in it. These song
War?
leaks picked up more traction, and there was actually another song that was leaked, which I knew was not him because it linked back to an artist who had
I saw this. This was the Baby No Money N-word allegation initially. Don't call me Gorlock. Stop.
a public page on Spotify with his photos and everything. But it turns out both leaks are
It was Asmongold, Sav? How? How can you watch Asmongold? Period. That's just a sentence. How can you?
apparently from this artist who BBNOs has direct ties to. He's almost digging him
LMAO, these songs are not mine, guys. That is 61 Banks, an artist I signed 7 years ago to my defunct record label.
himself a deeper grave. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because it would be kind of bizarre to say that he's like photoshopping these screenshots or anything. But honestly, even though I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, these screenshots don't prove that it wasn't him on like the lyrics or anything, especially since he censored it so heavily. But it does prove that he was in direct contact with the people making this. He has direct ties to these leaked songs that just happen to sound like him a little.
You should watch an Asmongold in stream. Hey, so would you also like me to eat thumbtacks and walk on broken glass? Why would you want me to just be tortured?
But apparently he had tried to do like a record label type thing, which is very common among artists. They will try to make a record label as a side project and then move on swiftly. It seems like this artist, his name is 61 Banks, La Banks, Big Banks. He has like 3 different names. And also he's not online at all. Like I could barely find anything about him. I just found his Spotify and then he had 2.
Why are you watching women? You should only look at me. Hi, Danny. Or we're learning about Baby No Money and why Baby No Money is is cringe. You should inside Still Savarino on stream. You should inside Still Savarino on stream. Not sure what that means, but I don't like where it's going. Let's continue. What he's innocent of. Let's see.
Social pages. And this guy's also racist towards Indian people, using a slur in his Twitter description.
I didn't even know that was I didn't even know that was a word. I saw it and I could you can kind of tell what it is through it. I didn't know that word was even a thing. Nonetheless, a slur. That's crazy. It's always crazy when I see people pull out like slurs that I've never even heard of before. That's competitive racism. That's racism I've never even seen before.
But you know, we'll get more into that, how BBNOs doesn't mind working with racists and just problematic people in general. But yeah.
I wonder if Young Gravy is gonna get under fire. I don't know Young Gravy's lore or anything. Like I only watched Young Gravy as a a brain dead ass early high schooler.
It's more on Banks than anyone else, right? We'll leave it at.
Why did you say W? No, not W. L racism. Always L racism. What?
That we'll say BBNOs did not say the N-word in those songs. He's addressing this because it picked up speed on Twitter. But when it comes to went to school with and
Baby No Money went to school and would call me the N-word as I would walk by. That's your fan favorite, Canada?
And has claimed he bullied her and called her racist slurs for years on end. He doesn't want to address that because, I wonder why. I really wonder why. Maybe.
That's interesting. See, that one, I saw when that one came out, and I don't really know what to take away from that because, I'm not trying to, even for a moment, defend what could potentially be a true situation. But at the same time, as an artist, so this is something I've always thought of as a content creator myself, who constantly like, what is it? Like, I've slowly been, what is the word? I'm struggling, like, gaining notoriety, just growing as a content creator. I've always wondered if, like, do you address every single allegation that comes out about you, even if you know it's not true and it's, like, absurd? You know, like, what if that's just, like, blatantly not true, and Baby No Money's like, I don't even feel like giving that credibility by responding to it. But then again, he could also be avoiding it because it would be bringing light into something that is true. That's kind of like the situation. Getting crazy airhead. What the fuck are you saying? Moving on.
Because he doesn't want to bring attention to it for whatever reason. It's honestly a little bit damning, and it's just so weird he's not addressing the elephant in the room when it comes to his actual racist behaviors. But I do appreciate addressing things when they start.
All right, so there's the underpaying artist, which I've seen a lot about. I'm gonna move past that. I'm really curious as to
safe for work community. Okay, pause. I just want to make a note that this is the artist's perspective. This is an issue not to do with the not safe for work community, because it makes sense that BBNOs would not want to repost that art, but more of the fact that he is consistently offering artists a lower rate and then not even.
Is 650 good? Because there were frame by frames with it and like to move hard parts. Okay, would you ever consider 325 USD? I want to pay you what you deserve it. I'm just independent and don't have a huge budget. Buddy. Buddy. I know how much people get paid for these types of things. You can't say that. I can pull the I'm poor thing because I'm in college student debt. That's how you say it. You can't pull that. You can't pull that. I know, what is it? I have a buddy who recently got an album, like, deal. I don't want to go into too much detail, actually. Because, hey guys, new allegations, Severino kidnapped 400 babies and sent them to the desert to fight like Fortnite. Now he has to address it. And then Danny said it was only 200 babies. Don't spread lies. Okay, well this is... Okay. No, that's crazy though. Because I know people who've done album deals before and have made like small artists. Like maybe a tenth of his size, making like $200,000 from an album deal. So he should have $650. Like with the amount of marketing you do, Baby No Money, come on.
Following through on exposure. So he says, you don't need to tag me. I'm not interested in any recognition right now. Right now, the overall sentiment is that you have no issues aligning yourself with sex workers if they are marketable and it benefits you. As a result, current impressions are leaning to the opinion that you are a hypocrite as a result of that. Now,
what, working with sex workers? Wait.
What are they talking about here? BBNOS has publicly posted, despite him apparently knowing and claiming just now that he is aware of his large amount of...
This is not a slight on SFW artists. I absolutely respect what you do, but I cannot in good conscience retweet your video knowing how many younger fans I have and what they would see if you clicked on...
of younger fans in his work.
I see. Okay. Wait, I want to see... Okay, wait. Most replayed part of the video. What is this?
Porn stars before. On his Instagram, saying it's his favorite porn star. Actually insane. When I first heard about this, I didn't want to believe it, but yeah, it's there. And he has gone on interviews.
He really is baby with no money, I guess.
And everything talking sexually explicit, specifically about him sleeping with fans.
Hey, so I really want to sleep with a rapper. What do I do?
I feel like most rappers are pretty easy.
Do they go to a show? Do they DM on Instagram? Like, what's the...
I mean, sometimes I get like very risque messages. Being completely 100% honest, like sometimes it's a little too easy and it's kind of like not that attractive. I don't know. If you're gonna want to have sex with a rapper, just literally DM them saying I want to have sex with you.
You had somebody at a show.
Okay. So there are a few problems here. There's a few issues here that I see. First one being, why are they in a library? I don't know. It might be like this guy's shtick or something. No, he doesn't want to say it too loud or get caught. No, like, that's weird. For a few reasons. One of the big ones being, I could not understand anything he said. Really? I just got that gnat. The gnat almost got me. Get obliterated. Anyway, he was saying that you can, that biggest leper of all time, Baby No Money, found alive and well. I'm not trying to kill the dude. He released a music video that was featuring Asmongold, but then scrubbed Asmongold from the video after people switched up on the gold. On the gold? Why are you using that? Nat was my grandma. Good. No, literally, it's like... artists interacting with their fan base in any NSFW manner is really, it creates this really big issue, alongside the fact that if you have a younger audience, you know, you could low-key, you could low-key be a pedophile. But at the same time, the other thing that I think about when it comes to artists is that it really does, like, it cuts down on your, you become less of like a spectacle of art and more just like a dude who's doing art so that you can sleep with your fans. Because there's one thing with, like, I don't know, if someone thinks an artist is attractive and maybe dreams about him or something. I was trying to think of a better word, but that's what I'm gonna run with. But then once you actually have this rapper in person and you do these things with them, it's like, dude, you could look. Yeah, that's the first thing to join into. But I don't know. It's just a horrible idea. As a content creator, even if you're not Baby No Money, even if you have a purely older audience, once your audience has seen your
Look at some of the lyrics of his most famous songs and see how often they are about sex.
Music, okay, well, rap being about sex, that's just something that I if anything, rap music being about it's kind of hard to make my point here. I'm trying to think of a way to word this properly. Because rap music is going to talk about sex. Like, that's one of the, it's just something that's in a ton of songs. So I wonder what did he do to pander to kids to make his audience so young? Because that contradicts, like, the style of music he makes. I mean, the first people he ever worked with were Young Gravy. Young Gravy's whole shtick is about being with girls. You know? Not wanting to repost sexual art because you're scared of younger fans seeing is crazy when most of your songs are incredibly sexual. I feel like the mediums are different. I think that's a different thing. I'm not trying to, like, validate Baby No Money here, but I do think that recognizing the proper, like, let's criticize the right things here. What he said there was weird as fuck. Sleeping with fans, also just really asking for a problem. You're asking to create a huge issue. But making songs that talk about, like, attractive women, that's just making, I don't know, it's just in music a lot. I think that maybe his marketing could be pandering to kids, and then his music is not made for kids, and it creates this issue of a dynamic where it's a lot easier to market to kids. Marketing to adults is hard. It's Gerard Way's birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Glad that 9/11 created your band. What? You're the good part of 9/11. No, shit. You made 9/11 worth. No, wait. Happy birthday, Gerard Way. What? Oh, do you know that 9/11 directly influenced the creation of My Chemical Romance? Anyway. But, what are you saying? Knowers know. If you're an MCR fan, you know. But, yeah, 9/11, like, My Chemical Romance was created as a result of 9/11. It's kind of funny how that's part of the pipeline, or the rabbit hole. But, we now have 2 big events in September. Anyways. Yeah, those are the only 2 big events in September. For sure. No. Anyways. I guess that is really the thing. I think it's easiest to pander to a younger demographic. And so as a result, he creates stuff that calls them in. Like, I've noticed as a content creator.
My B-Day is also on the 11th of September.
Your birthday's on 9/11? W speed. Something I've noticed as a content creator, because I've never really tried to pander directly to kids, is that if you make content online and it is generally, like, rated E for everyone, or even, like, just slightly not, like, if you say, like, balls or pinar on occasion, you're still going to pander to a younger audience, because that's just most of the demographic that's online. So when you market in the way that Baby No Money is, which is just, like, silly, goofy, being cringe, you're going to call in a huge kid audience. Because, like, something that I've noticed, and I found this very interesting, just as a YouTuber, is with my second channel, Still Savarino, I started making lower production value, just yapping content. It doesn't have, like, the high-octane editing. I don't know why I'm counting with my fingers. There's no list happening. It doesn't have all the high-octane editing. And so, as a result, my audience on Still Savarino is a lot older, which is kind of cool that I have, like, 2 different platforms with 2 different viewer bases. But at the same time, it creates this dynamic where, like, you know, it limits you with, like, Baby No Money's case. You can't talk about weird shit if you have just a bunch of kids watching you. It's what you get when you primarily market to kids. Fun fact, it was Katsune T2's birthday a week ago. Way too many kids in your Discord. Kids get in everything. There's kids in everything. It is just what happens. Because, I mean, to be fair, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a part of things. I get it. I get wanting to be a part of something, but at the same time, you know, there are certain things you should probably be away from, or at least I shouldn't be responsible for introducing you to, you know? Like, as a content creator, if you are the reason that a kid learns about some weird freak shit, you kind of, you know, what the hell? Man, you're using your platform incorrectly. No way you pronounced her name like that? Bro, it's a robot. I don't know. Like, or what is it, a Vocaloid? I don't know. I don't know her name. Okay. I know about the Miku. I only know about the blue hair. Address the first-degree murder allegations. Granny deserved it. About Red Miku again? No, but what I was saying was, like, I hope that my points have not been really strange. I feel like I've been, like, yammering and yapping and hooting and hollering for the past, like, hour. Nope, like 20 minutes, actually. Because trying to formulate my thoughts on this are difficult because I myself recognize I have a platform with younger folks on it. And it is, you know, it's limiting to a degree. Because, like, if I want to make, like, a PNR joke, people be like, hey, that was weird. And it's like, yeah, no, you're right. That's fair. But kids are everywhere online, you know? And so Baby No Money has to use that responsibly. Great power, great responsibility type shit. Spider-Man. Shout out Uncle Ben. Am I homophobic? No. I love myself, the LGBT. I am an ally through and through. Very vocally so. The thick thighs pussy salad incident. Precisely. I made a joke about that one Clarence meme where he's like, I want the thick thighs pussy salad. And people got really angry. And, you know, honestly, justifiable. I understand that. Because saying that around, like, younger people, that's really weird. It's different on, like, YouTube. Like, in my situation, sitting here on a stage, yapping about weird shit, saying, like balls or something. It's less weird because you're essentially watching me on a stage do, like, comedy to a degree. But on Discord, it also creates an even worse dynamic because you're personally talking face-to-face with these people. So if you say, like, thick guys? If you say something like what I said, it's weirder. And yet he posts this. What did he post? What is this? Boom, 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 boom. Bro went crazy mode. This?
Baby No.
Okay, well, I don't need to get fucking copyright claimed by Baby No Money. Was that a censored Baby No Money wants to be a Young Gravy. Well, that looks like it's going to be a questionable frame. Baby No Money wants to be a Young Gravy very badly, and I don't think he's created the platform for it. Like, Young Gravy never did some of the stuff Baby No Money does to market. And as a result, Baby No Money has surpassed Young Gravy in popularity to an insane degree. He doubles his monthly listeners on Spotify, but at what cost? You know, your audience is going to be a little more or less tuned to this sort of thing. You see the news? Trump said that if the straight doesn't open up, he will be forced to kiss 6 men. W speed. Yeah, NSFW artist was too risky. And the yeah, mind you. And the artist himself even said that the animation wasn't going to be NSFW. Well, that wasn't NSF. Yeah, it was actually. There was a blur. There was a blur around his wiener. But, like, you know. Let's
like hold up a sign that said, like, head.
Okay.
Did that work?
That worked. First things first. You got it.
See, he wants to be like an adult creator so bad. I mean, I'm trying to give benefit of the doubt, but there really isn't any. I try to, like, play devil's advocate for a moment just to properly, like, attack the situation from all sides. But really, like, he has a young audience. Like, there isn't even a situational place where this could be, like, better. Because, I mean, like, where are you, like, what are you, like, at a bar, maybe? Like, if you're at a bar, maybe. That may, like, sure.
Talk like that into her ears, and then you gotta work your way down.
Moving on. I'm done with that.
Like 2 or 3 times, like, girls are like, oh, okay, you fuck.
And I shouldn't have to explain why that is wrong, The power dynamic itself is terrible. It's just about...
Yeah, also power dynamic, that's also a huge thing. That's a good point. Thank you. Wait, who are you? Who am I watching right now? Because their video is really good. It's Jess. Thank you, Jess. No, power dynamic's also a huge point. That's why you do not do stuff like that with your fans. It's just never a good idea. It's something I would never do myself. I'm not gonna try and, like, if I interact with any of my fans, if anyone's ever DM me, like, via Discord, Twitter, you'll see that, like, I always talk as if, like, it's like, oh, yeah, I'll be friendly. I want to be nice. But the second the conversation gets weird, like, I have no need to maintain it. Because, like, that's just it's gonna ruin everyone's situation. What's your opinion on how YouTubers like Markiplier played NSFW games on YouTube? Okay, so I think that's just a product of early YouTube. And also, it's like... See, this is why it's so difficult, right? This live stream fell off so hard, it was so good at the start. What do you mean it fell off so hard? We're just talking about things. It's just a different topic. Like, why do stupid shit like that and be normal? Don't be a freak with fans. Literally. It really is so easy to just, like, if you're ever going to be intimate with someone, make it with someone that you met in real life, not through your content and leveraging your power as a creator and their adoration for you. Tony Pop was entirely cut down anyways. I mean, yeah, he deleted it, I guess. So it's like, yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't do it myself. So I guess it makes sense to say that it wasn't a good idea. You also grow with your audience too, so it makes sense to have more adult jokes when your audience becomes older. True, unless you're constantly growing. Like Mr. Beast, his older audience probably doesn't watch him anymore compared to his newer audience. Even PewDiePie. Like, I don't watch PewDiePie. I watched him as a kid. It kind of pissed me off when kids become fans of stuff I like. It creates a difficult dynamic for the creator. Like, I'm not going to go out there and say, like, oh, I hate that younger audiences watch me. Ugh. Because, like, I'm glad that people take time out of their day to watch my content. But at the same time, you know, it can be limiting. Because maybe I want to make a PNR joke on occasion. But, you know, you got to be smart with your situation and your platform. Because you don't want to, I guess, use it incorrectly. I don't know, like, you can't make everyone happy. If you want to make fun, do a fun one-off NSFW joke or try to pander to a new crowd, you're going to make someone mad. Oh, for sure. What's the stream thumbnail? Hey, Cold Steel, thank you for the $2. People are over the age of 21 and are like, dude, I want a BF/GF/other. I just tell them, go to a bar or a rec center. I don't care. Socialize. Goddamn. Yeah, well, one of the issues is the death of third locations. If you know what a third location is, a place where there's 3 locations. Your 3 main locations: work, home, or school/work, home, and then a third socializing location. There's not a lot of those because everything costs money now. So it's harder to meet people. So I get that. But yeah. But, like, then I think about people like Moist Critical. Moist Critical has he has a kid audience, like, being realistic. But the amount of times he's talking about dick and balls and wiener on his videos all the time, it's like, I don't know how I think of that, actually. Because, like, technically it's, you know, it's saying weird shit around kids, but at the same time, he's always done this. It's like he's never really changed his vibe or his shtick. He just continuously acts like himself, which is just a strange vocabulary, deep monotone-ass voice dude, no matter who's watching. Which, to a degree, it's like, you know, sure. But at the same time, people might see it's problematic. I was pixelated? Yeah, I did. Yeah, stream went really low quality like this. Wait, like this? Shit, I fucked up the bit. You know what? Day ruined. I think it's a lot more nuanced than just a kid audience and adult audience. I agree. I think this entire conversation is difficult, and it being difficult makes it, like, that's why there's such a huge debate for it online right now. Hey, guitars. You're late! I have to write it on the board 50 times. I will not be late again. These nut clips, they're mags. The way he says that stuff is akin to fart jokes to me. He might as well just be saying poopy head. That's another thing as well. And that's how I try to articulate my stuff too. Like, if I'm making a joke about, like, balls, I'm not trying to, like, paint the picture in your head, right? It's essentially a glorified poop joke, like you said. Which is how I've always tried to articulate myself. I understand some people got angry one time when I brought up the Clarence meme. But, you know, it's going to be hard to appease everyone in those types of situations. It's not his fault that they are young. He keeps saying slurs. He keeps saying slurs and shit, so if you go there gasp, you will get slurs. Wait, what? Who? What are we talking about? Penguins Zero actually saved me from falling down really shitty rabbit holes when I was in high school. That's good. People have said that Moist Critical is the beginning of the right-wing pipeline. I don't know how much I agree with that. I personally think he's more just, like, painfully centrist. And so, it creates this thing where people might be able to, like, teeter. But it's like, you don't need to always be watching, like, Hassan to avoid falling down a right-wing pipeline. You can also just go outside and make friends with real people. Interact with people with various cultures. You know? He's more liberal. Oh, no, he's not. He's more liberal. I guess, yeah. Most Critical is kind of centrist, but he's more left, at least in a social sense. I feel like Critical is... He's in the center. It's just that we kind of forgot where the center is. Because... He's not centered. No, because we kind of forgot where the center is. The center is like, you know, like he does shit like not like AI and like not be racist. And it's like, yeah, that's just normal. That should be normal. Meanwhile, centrist now is like, well, I mean, I'm not going to get involved. Trump can do what he wants. It's like, no, that is just, that's just ignorance. Doesn't he literally make fun of Trump? Well, yeah, anyone should do that. Trump is a anyone, like, literally, since the existence of comedy as a medium, we've made fun of the president. That's always been a thing. It's just that now he has a bunch of dick riders, the orange one, and so if you ever make a joke about him, they go, ah, 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 and so it creates this whole issue where you can't even make fun of the guy. He's socially armored up. Did Hassan ever get clear of the shot collar incident? I personally thought he didn't do it, but to be fair, the more that I think about it, the more I'm like, hey, there's a chance. I mean, shot collars being used on animals is a thing. He's absolutely not leftist. He excused racism since he doesn't really care. Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to be flaws in his logic, which is what makes him centrist instead of a specific side. Didn't he say Charlie Kirk was a good man? Critical? I fucking hope not. No, no way. I feel like the No Kings protests are so... It's all bark, no bite, just hopium instead of actually doing anything. Well, no. Okay, Jamie, I'm going to make a point very quickly. I want to address that. Because I understand why you think that way, but I disagree. So to read it again, just very quickly, and then I'm going to make my response. Unpopular opinion, I feel like the No Kings protests were so stupid. It's all bark, no bite, hopium instead of actually doing anything. And where I think that is wrong is because of one big thing, which is the visualization of the support for a certain ideology. These protests aren't going to cause the government's policies to change, but seeing that many people come out and support a cause helps everyone else who is also considering hopping on this cause lean more towards jumping in. Because herd mentality is a really powerful thing. If you see someone doing something that you believe in outwardly, you're going to be more likely to go out there and join them. And so these protests weren't necessarily to cause tangible change in the moment, but to say that there are a lot of people very unhappy and that you are not alone in your frustration. That's what I think is the most important part of a protest like that. Another side thing could be, and of course this is overpowered by lobbyists and shit like that, but, you know, if someone's running for a government position and they see a ton of people out in the streets supporting a certain thought, they're probably going to jump on it as well to try and grab those votes. But lobbyists have a lot of power too, so, you know, that's a different thing. But I think that really it is the most important part of a protest is to show that there is people out there who want change and to garner support from others who might be sitting at home watching on television, you know? Let me see. I'm gonna look up, so... Moist Critical... Okay, Moist Critical talking about Charlie Kirk. Okay, r/Moist Critical. I guess I have to go on Reddit. Recently stopped watching Moist Critical after hearing his stance on Charlie Kirk's situation, mainly after hearing his response to the fact that people are reportedly celebrating his death. Honestly, when he said that that's sickening and disgusting, I felt the exact same way about Charlie himself. When a man like Charlie Kirk uses his influence and platform to spout hate, yeah, state that women shouldn't have their own bodily rights and that it's inferior to men, yeah, so the things he said, making him a fascist gets erased from this earth. I feel like it's completely fine to be content with his death, even celebrate it. But how would you feel if a man was advocating for your oppression and pushing others to do the same? Of course, he doesn't have to celebrate his death, but tell others to feel horrible about a man like Charlie Kirk. Okay, so he did say to feel bad about the death. I mean, to be fair, when that whole thing first happened, I made a video talking about how that wasn't a good thing, but it was for a different reason. I was mainly saying, like, hey, if we celebrate one person dying in politics, then we might fuel people up to start killing more politicians, maybe on both sides. But then again, now that you think about that, you know what? I'm not going to give my take on that on live television. They get in trouble. But, no, the more I think about that, the more I'm like, no, but, no, but I made a video initially saying, like, oh, we shouldn't be celebrating people dying. Like, we should celebrate him being, like, in prison. Like, in prison would be so much better. But at the same time, sometimes an absolute change is going to be something that happens. Like, the more that I thought after posting that video initially when it first happened, the more I disagree with my own take. I think I even made a second video later saying, like, you know what? Maybe I don't agree with what I just said there. Especially because, and Drunk Russian, you said slippery slope. I think it's actually a slippery slope fallacy. I think it's not a slippery slope in and of itself, saying like, oh, if one person dies and we celebrate it, maybe more people dying is going to cause like an uprising. I think it's people thinking that it's going to cause a slippery slope, but actually it's just a fallacy, and that's not going to happen. It's just a thought process. We're like, oh, but if we agree with this, then more will happen. And it's like, no, that's not always the case. Slippery soap, I'm going to slip and fall and it'll hurt my elbow in the tub. No, like, literally, though. A lot of people freaked out when people said they didn't think he deserved to die, which is fair. You don't have to like people dying, but you gotta understand why people were happy. Absolutely. I agree. I do think, I'm slipping. Oh, no. I agree, that, like, it shouldn't be shocking people were happy. While at the same time, you know, not immediately being like, oh, yes, I want to kill people. I hate the Kirk, but someone got assassinated. No one should go out like that. Glad he died, though. Just a horrible way to go. I can understand that take. Insert genius quote from the Charlie Kirk vid here. Yeah, absolutely. Why did everybody talk about Trump's ear getting shot when it was never brought up again and miraculously healed? Because it was fake. Because it was not real. Because it was LARP. Best case of them getting jail time for life, but honestly, it's better for them to not go around. Well, that's the thing, right? Kirk would have never been arrested. He would have just kept spreading his ideology. And no, actually, you know what my take was initially in that Kirk video? It was that him dying would make him a martyr, which means more people would celebrate him. But as someone reflecting now in the future, that was my reason. Exactly. That was what I said. I remember now. But now that I'm in the future and time has passed and I've seen what's happened, dude, holy LARP. They actually didn't care at all. They actually did not give a damn about him dying. They put his wife on a stage, gave her a government position, and then put him in an AI and then forgot about him. His face is going to be imprinted in AI generations for decades. Because that's all he'll be remembered for, is being the face that they put on Speed in the Try Not to Laugh image. They did not care at all. I think that's hilarious. They tried to make a highway after him. That failed. They tried to make a building named after him. That failed. They put a flag up of him on a building. Got taken down after a day. They did not care at all. Which is beautiful, because my biggest concern was that that he was going to be martyred. He was going to be remembered as a martyr. But no, he's not remembered for anything. They forgore. Fair point about the No Kings protest, but I really haven't seen any change. I mean, most protests really work. Like, usually change in a nation happens by money or sadly revolts. Well, I think that change that would be activated by a protest doesn't happen as immediately as something like a lobby or the French Revolution Part 2. Like, a lot of the situations that arise from protests are going to be like, the next time we are able to vote for president, they're going to shoot for a certain thought process or ideology because they realize a lot of people backed it, which is years from now. Especially because bills take ages to pass if it isn't Donald Trump forcing it. Like that folk music guy on TikTok who's a pacifist made a song about how people shouldn't die for politics. And a lot of his fans left. It's rough. Sav, what's your favorite Sanrio that's the real political stand we want to know about? Sanrio? What am I eating? Crust from a pizza. Sanrio? What are all the characters? I'm being blinded. I like the frog one. I like the frog one. And I like the goth one. I think I know this one's name, but I forget. I don't want to be a guess and be wrong. I like the frog and the goth one. Those are the ones I like. Tied for first. That's Karomi. Okay, W speed. When I'll be able to vote next election, my choices are Moloch or Ball. Protests are really important. Even just making people more aware that there are other humans with opinions, honestly, is very important, especially right now. Well, yeah, because this could transfer people's thoughts. Like, this could change people's minds on things. That's the really important part. And honestly, at the end of the day, the number one most important part of being able to protest is just expressing that we have the right to do so. You know? Like, we can do that. And the fact that we can should be celebrated by doing it. If there's something we disagree with, go out and yell about it. Because we can. It's ingrained in our laws. And that's awesome. Gerard Way for president? No. I see your thought process, right? But no, he won't make any more music if that's the case. He'd be too busy presidenting. We can't have that happen. He already rarely drops. No. If a YouTuber was going to try and run for president, who do you think it would be? Mr. Beast. That's not even a hot take. I think Mr. Beast is going to attempt a presidency at some point in his life because he is the only YouTuber that I've seen so far who doesn't do YouTube for making videos. He does YouTube because he wants to grow as big as possible, as fast as possible. So he's going to continue. I mean, the second he had the opportunity to hop from YouTube to Amazon Prime, he took it. And he has a channel on Tubi. He operates on every website ever. And I would not be shocked if he attempts to try and run some sort of politics once his platform starts taking a dip. Because he doesn't want to do it now. If you run politics now, he'll split his fan base. Because his fan base is huge and probably part of every subsect of politics exists inside of it. But eventually when he dips, he's going to go for presidency. For sure. For sure. That or mayor of something. Governor. I don't know. Probably mayor. Mayor's easier. But, you know. Our current president can golf all the time. He can make music in the time. Fair. Mr. Beast becoming the next U.S. supervillain would be an interesting twist. It's just literally the only YouTuber I could think of who'd shoot for a presidential spot. Because, like, what? There's other, like, political creators. Like, there's Hassan. Hassan wouldn't run for president. Even if he tried, he'd get 4 votes. What? Like, Fuentes? None of his audience are old enough to vote. Like, it's just... Mr. Beast would try and shoot for it, though. Because, like, there are grandmothers watching Mr. Beast on the Tubi channel. Like, he's getting his face everywhere. And the most important part of a presidential election is recognizability. It's brand recognition. People see your face, they like your face, they know your name. They'll write it down in the ballots. Doesn't even need to be your policy at that point. People knew Trump. They didn't know or trust Kamala at the time. Also with the... I don't want to say nerf, because I don't believe that's a nerf. But, like, people... racist assholes voting would not vote for a black woman because that's just also that's like one of the other big things that people just don't. Racist idiots. Can you predict when MCR5 will happen? I have absolutely no idea when it'll happen, so I'm gonna say 2027, August of 2027. Throwing that out there. No reason why. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it'll happen. Wait, when was 4? That was 2010. Yeah, 2027. I'm going to say it. Sure. It was 2010, or I think, maybe. Praying for August. Damn straight. I remember thinking 2027 was far away. Yeah, it's tomorrow. 2027 is in 4 days, guys. Can you believe it, guys? 2027 is just a week away. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this one of my viewers? Velazrael. Baby no accountability. Wait, is that one of you guys? I recognize that name and profile picture. Is this a YouTuber or something? Okay, YouTube, hello. That's you! I recognize. You had a comment with 6,000 likes. Good shit. Holy shit. We have spread across the internet. That's crazy. The Savarino clan grows in power every day. I saw that. I was scrolling into the comments very quickly and immediately just like my neuron activation on that profile picture. I don't even know what it is. I just see it from far away and recognized it. What's his name? We need another person from Massachusetts to run for president that doesn't take APAC money. Dude, I saw someone took APAC money. It was $3. Bro, you gotta like dropped off a cliff. Like, are you kidding me? He folded for $3. I didn't even buy you a soda. You've been recognized. Gotta put in a royalties here video. I saw they used one of my clips. I've never actually that was my introduction to royalties here, and it was a good video, very good video. No joke, I helped run a server related to Rocket League and a member of JC's in it. That's hilarious. Dude, no, I think it's very cool being able to like grow my little mini influence across the internet. But I think it's dipping time. Dipping time? Yeah, I gotta leave. No, I gotta run. Would you run for any political position at all? I don't think I'd be able to. I think with my channel, no. I wore a maid dress in a video. That's already 70 million votes down the drain. Opinions on one of your alt channels to video somehow getting 16th hyped and getting 180k. 200k now. Very cool. Still Savarino is becoming my favorite channel slowly but surely, which is a problem because this channel exists and is much more successful and it's where all you guys are. But I like Still Savarino a lot because I can literally just put my phone on this little rack here and then record for like 10 minutes and post it. Well, this channel, if I ever want to make a video, it takes like 12 hours to edit something and it's actual torture. I also like don't have any very good ideas for this channel right now. Like my idea for this channel is that I'm going to post less often, and with each upload they're going to just be really high quality, worth the wait videos. But then what the hell do I make? What do I make this worth the wait when I can just go on Still Savarino and yap for like 7 minutes and post it? That's why I kind of treat Savarino, this main channel right now, is essentially my streaming channel. So I'm not going to abandon you. I'm streaming here. This is my streaming channel. And then Still Savarino is my Moist Critical channel. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Is it making sense? Are you sensing? Is it making sense? And then eventually you guys will get a gem of an upload on this channel. I'd like to eventually do that. I don't want this channel to die, but I'm always going to stream on it because I like streaming a lot. Streaming is my place. This is my happy place. I could be having a horrible day, go live, and my day would be improved significantly. Doing this forever. I don't know how you can make this into a video, but react to the new Meat Canyon video. Genuine high-quality puppets and stuff. See, that's the thing. I'll watch it. Maybe not on stream, because reaction content's hard for me, because I love talking. And as you saw, we just tried watching this video, made it, like, not even 11 minutes. I think we were, like, 4 minutes in. And I stopped and just started yapping. And now we're just yapping. I apologize, it's Jess. Your video was wonderful. And I'm gonna like it. Beep. I really like to talk. you like my hair? Thank you, Third Guide. Don't pressure yourself for high quality stuff that just ends up being perfectionist. You'll never post anything. I like the at the end. That was solid. Well, that's the thing, right? Still Savarino, my second channel, which, by the way, I'm just going to throw out there. You guys should go and subscribe to it. You guys should subscribe to Still Savarino. It's a pretty cool channel. Still Savarino, guys. Still Savarino, guys. Pretty cool. It's my other YouTube channel. It's very nice to be able to, like, yap about things I care about and also sit down and talk about things I wouldn't necessarily think are going to do very well. Like, in this channel, I made a video about missing someone. How to miss someone is a gift. It was a very pretty video talking about how, like, loss and the opportunity to feel loss means you cared about something so deeply that it harms you when they're gone is a gift. It's meaningful to you. That's a very important thing. Summoning my Maryland powers is just using people in my local area to come, asking people in my local area to come to some shows that I'm going to be at in the future. So I love being able to do, like, whatever the hell I want with this channel. But this main channel, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a lot of thought in, and I'm going to take some time to just not upload for a minute, regain my desire and my motivation to make something really, really nice, and I'm going to put it out for you guys on main. But I hope you guys are okay with the main channel temporarily not getting some uploads for a bit. And then Still Savarino will. That'll be the upload place. This will be the streaming place. And then I'll get back on the wagon eventually. Just give me a minute. Check think tank. There's something ridiculous happening in Vermont. Also, you said what happened to Baby No Money? He's getting some flack for a bunch of things. This is a pretty long video with a bunch of different points, but a lot of it's like friends with some racist folks. Weird, like make some sexual style content despite the fact that his fans are young, which is up to the interpretation of the viewer if they think that's problematic. I personally think it's a little risque. But you're still watching that dog? No, the dog, so my family came home from Florida early. And so I got to... Who made this? Who the hell made this? Who the hell made this? My family got home early, and so I got to get off duty with watching the dog. Wait, let me see. You said reply to... Wait, let me see. What is this? Wait, this is about the Baby No Money thing.
Oh, no.
Oh, is this when he collabed with Asmongold? Why did he do that? At the time of recording, I was unaware of the certain individuals' ethical beliefs. As a result, I've chosen to censor those whose values I do not support. Additionally, all funds generated by this video will be donated to the PCRF. What is the PCRF? Oh, is the PCRF? Is it Palestinian, like, relief fund? Okay, Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. Wait. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm conflicted. I don't know how bad I disagree anymore. If you're donating all of your funds to a Palestine fund like this, just, like, of course it was a stupid-ass idea to partner with Asmongold. But to then utilize the funds to then donate to Palestine, I like that. That's a good way to fix it. I think that, because unfortunately making a music video is horrendously expensive. Like, naturally, when you partner with what looks like to be Asmongold's entire clan of streamers, Asmon was going to be there. That's stupid. That was a stupid decision. But I think that this is a good Band-Aid at the bare minimum. I wouldn't say it's a full, like, gosh darn redemption, you know? But I think that that's a good, like, supplement to it. I hate, bro, Cam Nuggets, bro. This dude's cringe. Always pandering to whatever losers are crying the loudest at the moment. Cam Nuggets is an interesting character. I've interacted with Cam Nuggets personally, actually. Cam Nuggets used to watch my streams a while ago.
Oh, no.
But, then he posted, like, 70 videos about Mr. Beast. I was like, holy shit. Oh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess, you know? You do you. You do you. Feels more like a shield. It is a shield. That's why I say Band-Aid. It's more of a Band-Aid than an actual solution, but I think that it was a good decision to make, rather than just censoring it, you know? Like, giving up possible earnings. Like, you probably lost money for that, but also, it's like, that's not like, you shouldn't have partnered with Asmongold. Like, you can't even feign ignorance, you know? You can't even say, like, oh, I'm just not online enough. Because, like, dude, you dressed up as Hatsune Miku. Like, unless you have some sort of marketing manager telling you what's popular and what isn't. Asmongold commented. Yeah, someone said that. What was it? It was, very generous of them to give me more teeth in post-reduction. Never had someone care like that before. Why did Estefan say based? Man. What is that, OTV? Is that OTV or, OTK? Is it OTK? I think it is OTK. God. Chudtopia. Isn't, like, this guy in OTK... Wasn't he friends with, like, Onision or something like that? Like, he has some weird shit in his past, too. He has some skeletons in his closet. Tectone said gay as fuck. Bro, don't you have to go back to, like, being a sexual, like, pest? It's like the rest of the centrist faux right-wing commentary channels, like Cheeto. It's kind of crazy that you guys know of Cam Nuggets, because, like, I knew of Cam Nuggets from just him talking in my chat initially. He used to be on my SCPSL streams. It's kind of crazy. I remember actually being like, yeah, dude, you go. Start making commentary content. That just happened. Oh my god. No, you guys can blame me. No. Oh, he's still posting. Damn. That's consistent uploading. That's some real work being put in. Dago. It used to be like twice a day. Featuring Gideon? Wait, there's no way you had Gideon in a video. No, he didn't have Gideon in a video. Yeah, I mean, he found the format. Look at this. Look at this. That's a lot of tech tone. Holy shit. Getting day-by-day plays. That's pretty interesting. Anyway. I did this. Okay, listen. All I said was, do your thing, you know? This was before he even made content. Or I guess not before he made content. Before he started making daily uploads. Probably made some insane money off of it, though. He probably makes, like, $2,000-$3,000 a month off of this content. Unless he gets copyright claimed all the time. In fact, actually, I would not be shocked if a lot of this is copyright claimed, because it seems like he uses a lot of newsreels. Streaming is not an easy job, Vanilla Maze. Dude, why is this even content? This is so stupid. You can say that streaming's hard, and people will just be like, oh, so you hate pancakes. Dude, no, you can say that streaming's hard, and it doesn't have to be that it's harder than a full-time job. Yes, a full-time 9-to-5 sucks. That's why they're streaming. If it was easier, they'd be doing that instead. But no, streaming is difficult. It is. It's hard to maintain. It's not harder. That's so goofy. That shouldn't have made a 13-minute video. I think this is like a direct result, and I'm not trying to just like stir drama with Cam Nuggets, but this is a direct result of absolutely disregarding nuance and attacking a situation at surface level without putting much thought into it. And that's one of the big issues that I have with a lot of commentary YouTube in the modern day. The fake goth girl epidemic. What is this, 2012? Okay, that's a bit old. You know, anyway. People are always just competing for who has it worse. Yeah, when they don't need to. You can comment on how something's hard without it having to be that you're trying to put down someone else who does something different. We're doing the test later today or sometime this week. How long will the test take? I can maybe run it today. I don't know why the hatred against Vanilla reminds me of how all the right-wing reporters are trying to cancel Chappell Roan. To be fair, the Chappell Roan drama seems a little... At least the recent drama. You're talking about the recent drama? Because the recent drama... Even I looked into it and I was like, you know, like she's a billionaire. And she's like, and I don't know, like it exposed some other stuff about her. I'm not a big fan of billionaires, though, so. Because her dad's like an oil, like, something. Is her dad like super, like mega billionaire? What's the drama? I don't know, like some security guard that was hired to help her, like, fucking, like, pile drive, didn't actually pile drive, but like, you know, like, I don't know if they actually hurt the kid or just, like, forced the kid out of the building because the kid was, like, walking by her or something. It was something stupid. And I'm not going to... Don't take my word as the story because I didn't do much research into it. But from what I researched into actual, like Chappell Roan's actual lore... Because, like, I like her music. I just think that, you know, I have to maintain my beliefs that a billionaire is bad. There's no such thing as a good one. Sensitive Society is a massive red flag for hate videos. I used to subscribe to Sensitive Society just to follow internet drama by reading the thumbnails so that I could be like, oh, this is popular. I'm going to do my own research and make a video on it. And then I realized that I was very unhappy talking about internet drama. Chaperone suplex to grandma. All right, well, that was based. Hi, Hornet. I think inherently she is evil due to her billionaire status, but in the story, I don't think she's incorrect. Yeah, I would not be shocked. That's kind of, I could take that take. H-Edo sketches hell too. I'm not trying to start drama with the whole internet drama community, but at the same time, I will say with honesty that I'm not fond of the internet drama community as someone who was a part of it. Technically, back in my early part of this channel, what grew this channel initially was posting every single day about things going on the internet. And I still kind of call myself a internet commentator about things going on. But I've put a big filter on what I decide to talk about. I'm subtweeting you. It's over for you. Good. I've put a big filter on what I decide to talk about because I feel like a lot of drama in the modern day, I made a video about this a while ago. I feel like a lot of drama in the modern day on the internet landscape is things where someone does something stupid because they know that there's going to be a commentary YouTuber talking about it in a day or two to get them views, which is then going to get the original person who started the drama views. It's people doing stupid things because they know that they're going to get a ton of attention and make money off of it. And I don't like that. That's why I stopped doing it. Because I essentially was being a megaphone for dumbasses. That was one of the reasons I liked doing it initially, though. And I see you said those channels give off pessimistic vibes. One of the reasons I liked doing it initially was I like to bring a more nuanced view to a certain situation. Be like, hey, this situation's like this. But look at it from this perspective. It's not always just about this. But people didn't care for that. People are so mean in the comments. No one really thinks. Period. One thing with Chappell and the kid is that the kid's mom was famous, and she threw a fit because Chappell wouldn't take a pic with her kid, and the internet got mad. See, I've heard a different story every time I hear people talk about this. Oh, brother, this guy yaps. My girlfriend, by the way. That's my girlfriend saying that. Just note that down. See how she treats message retracted. Wait, you didn't have to retract the message. I wasn't being mean. Someone makes money off other people doing bad things. I don't trust them. Yeah, that's why news and like news content, like I like talking about the news. I like teaching people. That's my big thing is I like teaching people. And so I like talking about what's going on because people don't always know what's going on. But my God, the news is so predatory. It's just such a predatory medium, and I don't want to be a part of it like that. That's why Still Savarino is also something I like a lot. Because I don't always have to talk about news. I can teach people like my philosophy on things. I can spread my like thought process on something. I could teach people about local shows, artists, things like that. I like that. I used to love drama videos as a teenager, but I got older and felt pretty burnt out. That's my big thing. I mean, honestly, my videos like that probably called in a younger audience, and that's one of the reasons my audience is like a dead split between older and younger, is because it's different. There's a differential between what it appeals to. But my main thought process with content right now, and that's why my channel also hasn't been uploading recently, is because I'm trying to do a big... All this guy do is yap, talk, take insulin, and politic. Yeah, I also eat hot chip and lie. That's why I haven't been uploading as much on this channel as well, is because I'm trying to find a different pivot to bring my content in that isn't just commentary content. Because, I mean, I've done that enough. I've mastered the medium. I know what to do. I know how to make a commentary video. I know how to make it good. So I want to do something different. I need to do a movie review. I still have somewhere the script that I started writing for my Anaconda movie review. And I just have never taken the initiative to make it. And I think that's because I just need a break from making videos for a little bit. And I've just been streaming instead. Small and baby. Don't say it like that, Danny. That sounds weird. You're older than me. Like, don't say you're small and baby because people take that the wrong way. Guys, my girlfriend is older than me. I'm not a predator. I just got to hear what happened. Bad time to join, but also welcome.
Would you ever consider doing a subathon?
Subathon? Maybe. I did 24-hour streams. There's been 2 24-hour streams. I do a subathon. Subathon's a cool thing. Movie reviews I want to do. And then another thing that I talked about on my second channel, if you're a Still Savarino viewer, if you guys aren't a Still Savarino viewer, guys, subscribe to this guy. Subscribe to this guy. Subscribe to this guy, Still Savarino. In my Allow Me to Cook for a Second video, I talk about the fact that I want to do interviews. I want to interview musicians, local musicians. I think that'd be very cool. But if I make those, I put them on this channel. Heard about the Roblox Doom by Fate epilepsy situation? Yeah, where someone put like flashing lights in a game and it like hurt somebody or something. I'm allergic to Roblox. I went to the doctor. They did like the shots. They like stab you with a bunch of things, and they hit me with concentrated Roblox juice, and my arm almost fucking exploded. I can't stand Roblox. Nardwar Reno. I actually make that joke in the video I made. I want to Nardwar people precisely. The victim wasn't real. W. It's almost like nothing ever happens on Roblox. It's almost like all Roblox controversies either pedophiles or nothing. It's just, that's all they got. Such a shame that there's such a great games being between the pile of slop on Roblox. Yeah, I know there are some cool games on Roblox, but out of principle, I don't like to touch it. I don't want to go near it. I've been playing Fortnite, which is not better. They laid off 1,000 employees just to make Tung Sahur. But at the same time, there are, you know, a lot of, man, I have no games I can just play. I tried to download the old Call of Duties, but the problem is all the old Call of Duties, they work on such an old software that they're easy to hack. And so if you play any older Call of Duty, like post or pre-Infinite Warfare, probably, maybe even post-Infinite Warfare, you'll probably get your computer hacked just by playing the game.
Did you hear the owner for Pressure assaulted one of the devs? Pressure's the Doors game, but underwater.
I've played Pressure. I know what it is. Here, the owner for Pressure assaulted one of the devs. Wow. Roblox is in great shape right now. Speaking of Fortnite, where's my damn Atom Smasher? Exactly! I purchased Robux. I purchased V-Bucks right before the V-Buck inflation happened. And my intention was I'm just going to buy Atom Smasher and never buy anything again. So I have V-Bucks sitting in my account with nothing to buy because they retconned him. Remember in 2017 there was still a handful of gross stuff, just arguably moderation was way better.
But is this a
for sure.
issue or just a humanity issue?
A Roblox issue or a humanity issue? Well, it's a Roblox issue because the CEO of Roblox has said that predators are an opportunity. Yeah, interesting. You need to be shot into the moon, buddy. Sav kind of needs to play some indie games. I have like 100 recommendations. There's so much on Steam. Indie games are great, but that's the thing. I save indie games for stream. I don't play indie games in my free time. And I also need a game that I can just play on repeat. Something I can play multiple times, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, Fortnite I can get on. Cyberpunk, I play a ton of. I love Cyberpunk. Usual CEO behavior. Yeah. Are you going to vlog the show in Towson on Saturday? I probably will. Were you the one that left the comment that I should vlog it? Your profile picture looks recognizable. Is that a little black cat? But, I probably will. Make a Minecraft server? Now, funny you mentioned that. That's something I want to do. And something I will be prepping the idea of in the future. So here's the thing, right? I want to do a Minecraft server, and I think that we should do like a community server that I would stream. But okay. I'm going to be realistic and transparent with you guys very quickly. There's a guy who's been asking to... I just got a gift. Who's gifted me a game? Nubby's Number Factory. It's like Peggle, but not. Thank you. It's a roguelike where you work at a number factory. I'm actually going to check this out. But, there's a guy who has been offering to host a server for me. He doesn't watch my streams as much, so it's okay that I mention him without saying anything. But he wants me to do a modded server. I'm not a big fan of modded. I'm not a big modded player. And also, I want, if I'm going to host a server, for it to be as, like, universally accessible as possible. I want someone with a shitbox laptop to be able to play on it. And if we do modded, that just isn't the case. People can't do that. And also, mods are scary. I'm going to make some kid download a virus on his computer. Like, I don't want to do that. So, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, I want to start a server, but then he'll be like, wait, so you ready for me to host it? And I'm like, well, no, I want to do a vanilla server. Severin doesn't like his mods. That's not what I said. But I want to do a vanilla server. And I was thinking vanilla server probably on the most recent version of Minecraft because I haven't played the most recent version of Minecraft yet. And so it'd be kind of like a fresh start for me. I haven't played with... I have not played since Copper Columns have been added. So it'd be kind of cool. And by the way, here's a sign that this server is going to exist soon. Is because my friend started a Minecraft server recently, and I actually exercised self-control and didn't join it. I didn't join it because I didn't want to activate a Minecraft phase and burn myself out before doing it with you guys. So think about that. Keep that in mind. You guys will be like, thanks, Evan. Like, thanks, Evan. Yay. No, don't thank me. That's weird. I'm not going to beg for you to thank me and then you thank me. That's weird. Okay, no, wait, you're thanking me now. No, Minecraft's so complicated now, I genuinely cannot play. Think about modded. Now think about modded. No. Literally, if you play modern Minecraft, you can just play it like old Minecraft. You don't need to play with the mace. You don't need to play with the goddamn, like, I mean, even the Trident is pretty old. The Trident's like, what, 10 years old now? Thank you. Don't say it like that.
Thank you.
This full plays...
Thank you.
Nice. Anyways. I need more bullets. No, but yeah, for sure. I want to do we'll do a server soon. I think, and that's the other thing. Will this be a stream series? Do I stream this server? Do I stream it? I assume maybe like 5 streams of it. Do like daily 5, like a week straight of just daily streams where I stream it. Could be kind of swag. Phone's gonna die. See you, Anakin. Have a good one. Do another bit message to keep saying thank you. No more. There's 1 bit. I got 1 bit for that. I got 1 penny. I got half a penny, actually, because Twitch. Stream server as you yap. Well, that's the thing. I would probably do that. I would start, I mean, you know, a lot of you might not know this, because my community is much larger now than it was in the past, which is a good thing. That's called growing as a creator. I've done Minecraft servers. In fact, actually, if I were to do this server, this would be JAC 9, I think. I think we've done 8 servers in the past. Relax. There we go. Why am I doing this? You did 50 bits. Thank you for the 50 bits. Now half $1. W speed. If you do a server, please add Essentials SX and Essentials X and Clam System, like grief prevention. Oh, we have some stuff in mind for grief prevention. We also have like rollbacks. I hated rollbacks back when we did them. In fact, I actually would like to avoid rollbacks, but I don't know. Because rollbacks are cool and all, but then we ran into one big issue, which was every time someone died, they would start pinging the mods and being like, please roll me back, I need my inventory, I died, oh my god. And it's like, dude, I don't know, be more careful. Like, just play the game the way it's intended to be played. Don't lose your shit. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe if we did some chest protections, it'd be better. Chest protections would be good. Actually, chest protections would be ideal.
Keep inventory on.
Fuck it, keep inventory on. Honestly, I might be down for keep inventory. The only thing that keep inventory adds an issue for, and this is just because I've experienced modding these servers, is I'm on Minecraft antidepressants. Call that grief prevention. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize. That was a bar. The only issue with keep inventory is if someone steals one of your things and runs away, you can't kill them for it. So it's like, you know, you're fucked. So that's one of the other big issues, is like that if someone takes your shit, you'll never get it back. And then you have to get a mod involved, and then we have to do some stupid shit. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to get the one plugin. I like the one plugin where you can type a command in, and you can see anyone's inventory, even if they're not online. That's kind of cool. Sometimes I go to my friends and like rearrange their shit when they're offline. They get so pissed off, and then I get pissed off when they do it back to me, and then I kill them in real life on Minecraft. Shrimply don't get stolen from Lamau. IMC? Yes, Katie, keep taking notes. I know you're the one that's thinking about this. This stream and last stream are the 2 types of Savarino streams. What was last stream? What did I do last stream? Oh, is it gaming? Yeah, it was gaming. Yes, you get 2 in the life of Savarino. There are 2 streams. One where you won't stop talking, and the other where you can't talk because the game's playing. Speaking of games where I can't talk because the game's playing, I have been sitting on Detroit Become Human on my computer for months, I think actually it might be 2 years now, and I haven't played it purely because it's a story game where I can't talk, and I think that would make it difficult for me. Because it was like, I need to talk. I need a game where I can speak. That's why Minecraft's so perfect. But Detroit Become Human's a beautiful game. I just don't know if I can stream it without like going insane. Can we add giant centipedes to the Minecraft server? I can add them in your house in real life. Let me play Detroit. You want to play it, Danny? Girlfriend cameo? Have it like Subway servers on the side, easy. I wouldn't even be playing it at that point. That's just cheating. But yeah, but Detroit Become Human. What other games are sitting on my desktop that I haven't finished and need to finish? No, that's all of them. Also the Fierce to Fathom games. And the Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. That's for me personally, though. I want to play that off. I got it for free. Check out the game I gifted you. It's funny. The number one? Number Factory? I'll download it right now. But or actually, I downloaded it off stream. Last time I downloaded a game on stream, my computer started speaking in Morse code. I don't want to do that to me. Can we remove the mice that is my house? Your house are the mice? You live in the mice? What does that mean? You haven't played American Arcadia, SMH? That's true. I have a few games I still have to play. There's a few games I haven't played that I still need to. I haven't finished Dark Souls 3. I've tried doing 2 different playthroughs of it, and I've quit both times. I have played every Doom game. You know, if you go to my YouTube channel, which is probably what you're doing right now, most of you that are watching, and go back to the first ever streams I did, my first ever stream, like, franchise, or stream, like, series, is all of the Doom games, starting from the original Doom to present. That was early Savarino, and it's all archived on my YouTube channel. Final Doom even? I might not be Final Doom as well. It's whatever. I got every Doom. I got like a little pack that gave me all of them, but I only did the main line, like ones with numbers. I think I skipped Doom 3 though. As per recommendation, I think I skipped Doom 3 because I was actually struggling. Like the games were, I was just getting angry and the game was not. I was not having fun. It's an old ass game. Like it's not meant to be like, wee yippee yippee. You know, shit ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Why am I still number 2? You're just magic like that. You skipped Doom 3? I don't think I skipped Doom 3. I'm going through to check right now. I deleted them all though. Shit, I already undownloaded them. Undownloaded them? What? Anyways, I still haven't played Gorn. Isn't that the VR like arena fighting game? It is. Yeah, that's a fun one. I need to play with my VR headset again. I have a VR headset and I just never use it anymore. You know, the last time I didn't use a VR headset, I left it on the floor for too long and spiders inhabited it. That was fucked. I put it on my face and I took it off and there were hundreds of spiders. Hold up. Is there any spiders in here? There's a dead one. It dried out. Hello? Are there any spiders in here? I'm gonna charge this bitch up. I'm playing this off stream. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do after stream today. After I do the other thing I told Katie I would do. What's happening? Guess what's happening? My cat chewed through the most expensive cord of my brand new HTC Vive. Yay! Yippee! Yippee! It dried out? Yeah, the spider dried out. Look, wait. Do you see the little speck there? Like right above the, like it's up there. This part. That's a dried out spider.
Start the OC server streamer boy. I need some stuff to build.
It's not coming up. That chug got incinerated. That's awesome. Completely unbothered. Yeah. Can we have a full stream with Sav's cam reversed? I mean reversed. Like upside, like fucking, like this? How would you want this? You got that on April Fool's Day. What do you mean? You gotta clean your house? I do clean my house. I clean it well. I clean it spiffily. I keep it nice and squeaky clean. You can see a reflection in the walls, like it's the Chrome Future in SpongeBob. But at the same time, I don't touch this VR a lot. And it honestly, the dead spider on it, that's there from last time I checked when I saw spiders in there, and I was like, fuck that, and I closed it. But the headset that had spiders inside of it was an old one. And also, you got to keep in mind, I'm in the basement. I clean this bitch all the time, and there's still spiders, because that's just where they go. It's cold down here. It's perfect. It's a perfect little inhabitation for them. Whenever I see them, I usually try to like cup them and put them outside. But realistically, if you put a spider outside, you would have been better off killing them, because spiders, fun fact, are more often than not inside pets. Not pets, inside creatures. They've developed that. It's kind of irritating. They live inside, and if they go outside, they probably die. Oh, your reserved is so squirts a bit of gas, gassy. You need to be annihilated. Your house is so shiny it looks like it's made of Cybertruck. No, Cybertrucks aren't shiny. If you spit on one, it leaves a spit there forever. You see that YouTube reported that indie animation is basically taking over. Apparently, 61% of Gen Z fans say they enjoy independent animation series as much or as more as studio content. Or much as or more than studio content. I believe it. I mean, what? Let me look at, like, Amazing Digital Circus or fucking Aspen Hotel. Like, they have gargantuan audiences. How do I become happy? There's a Bo Burnham song about that. Ow! My bracelet just pulled on a hair on my arm. That hurt me. I saw a huge as fuck spider the other day. It was pretty chill. Honestly, my biggest fear is spiders. And despite that, I want a spider tattoo really bad. I actually want to get a tattoo of all the creatures that scare me, because I get scared by creatures very easily. But at the same time, I get scared of them because...
How do I become as sexy as you?
Look smash. You gotta look smash. You gotta bone smash. To look like me, you have to bone smash. I bone smash every day. I actually smash my head into a wall over and over again to gain this shape, you know? To have the proper form. I'm charging my VR headset. You'll be scared of your own body. Yeah, I'm gonna look at my arm and go, ah! I mean, I have the spider web already. I actually think spider webs are in some cases scarier than spiders because I hate running into a spider web and then having the capacity for a spider on me. Meanwhile, a spider himself, like, if I see a spider, like, come on, get on my, like, chill out, but, like, also be chill, you know? Remember the stream I watched yesterday where you said a gay guy said he'd have Gex with you. Good save there. That did happen one time. And while I appreciated the offer, I had to turn him down. Because I'm, in fact, not gay. I know. Stop clapping. I know. Anyway, I don't know why. That wasn't even a good joke. Lather the bug-catching sticky stuff on your spiderweb. That way it actually is a spiderweb. Don't cock it till you try it. Diabolical Freudian slip. Important question. You scared of Spider-Man? No, he's one of my favorite heroes. I think that's actually a bit. Anyway. Get off my screen. Get away. Ew. So the bisexual lights weren't foreshadowing? Listen, here's the thing, right? I'm going to have to...
Did you know Gerard
I did know that Gerard Way made Penny Parker. Here's the thing, right? I slippery soaped. No. I can appreciate an attractive man. I'm not one of those guys that's like, ew! Why I don't even know why people think men are attractive. It's like, no, I can understand why a guy would look hot, right? But I'm not trying to, like, hop under the blankets with him, you know? That's just not my shtick, you know? If I've ever kissed my friends, it's for aura farming purposes only. Someone desperately needs to rewrite Has-Been. They just need to let it be. You know, realistically, I think we just have to accept the fact that Has-Been Hotel is cringe. It's just okay. That's just what it is. If you like it, you like it. You know, I'm not going to kill you with hammers, hatchets, mallets, and whatnot for liking it. I might... No, I was going to squeeze an Israel joke in there, but no, we're not going to. You froze for like 3 solid seconds after reading the message. You said, ew, and I thought you were just extremely offended. Thoughts on Hell of a Boss? I've only watched a few episodes because I was just like, oh, what's this all about? People like it. It seems cool. I mean, like, it really is just Has-Been Hotel, but, like, a different one. It's a little, I think it might be better. If better, just by a little bit, but I think it is a little better. Filthy Frank is gay. Talk about Joji? Are you ever going to watch Amazing Digital Circus? I got a bunch of reels talking about Amazing Digital Circus lore, and I was like, shit, maybe I will check this out. And then I realized, like, I'm an adult. Then I saw my birth certificate. I was like, wait. I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever find myself watching it. I maybe perhaps eventually, but it's just not on my list right now. I have too many other shows that I really fuck with. Completely random, but what Cyberpunk 2077 ending did you pick at first? I went completionist. So my first ending, which is what I do with every thing I do, is I go for the best possible ending first, and then I hate myself because that means I have to do the bad endings afterwards, and then my last memory of the game will be the bad endings. So then I did the best possible ending, which was you leave with Pan Am. There's this potential for possibly getting better. All my friends are still alive. I forget, like, I go in Pan Am and we, like, get Johnny out of my head, supposedly, but I'm still, like, dying. And so the whole idea is, like, there's this hope. There's this like, aura of hope where you could get better. Then I did the one where you go to space. That one was horrible. It made me so sad. I'm trying to do the one where you just go in alone with Johnny. But it's not activating for me for some reason. And I'm trying to get the one to work where it's the ending with Phantom Liberty. But it's not activating. It's weird. But I think I've done one of the Phantom Liberty endings, but not the other one. Watch it, it's good, I swear. I don't doubt that Amazing Digital Circus is good. It's definitely, I mean, the animation's fucking beautiful. It's just not my cup of tea, from what I've seen. And also, I have other things I need to watch, like the same dinosaur documentary 4 times in a row. Which is something I unironically am close to doing. No, I mean a lot of the jokes I make towards Digital Circus are ironic because it really is just like it's easy to poke fun at because people do. But Has-Been Hotel on the other hand, I'm just gonna be honest. It's horrible writing. It's really bad. Like I watched Has-Been Hotel purely because I was really curious as to what people were freaking out about. And the music sounds nice. The animation's clean. The plot, as someone who likes to actually like critically analyze plots, in terms of plots, we have none. We've run out of them. We've lost them. We left them in the past. That's my big issue. Can you watch Thomas the Tank Engine? Already have. Watched it all as a kid. Can you replace the fireplace with Subway Surfers? It's boring. Don't check your mailbox. Top Gun Maverick plot. In terms of plot, we have none. No, it really is. Because, like, the show, I don't even remember most of the show, but I remember back when I first watched it, thinking, like, and I talked to my friend who does like the show, because I have a friend who does, and we chatted about it. And he was like, yeah, no, there isn't a plot, really. It's just hype moments and aura. The plot is not there, but when we had one, it was dog shit. I only watch Has-Been for the music now. Fair. The music's good. I think it sounds nice. I mean, like they did good at like essentially hype moments and aura of the show. You know, I hope that this isn't like tweaking someone else's thoughts on this. If you like something, like it. You know, I like that me thinking a certain thing shouldn't change the way that you think about something if you genuinely do like it. You know.
Watch the season 1 episode over a barrel.
You should watch the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, but do not watch the season 1 episode over a barrel. Okay, so fun fact, I'm going to just throw it out here right now. My sister, when she was younger, she used to watch Friendship is Magic, and so I would sit there with her and watch it, and I don't know what crack they laced that show with, but I'd sit there and watch. I don't remember any of what I watched. I genuinely, it was like actually like a bender, but instead of drugs, it was that show. And I watched it with my sister for a bunch, and anyway. When will you watch Breaking Bad? Already seen it. All the way through. Breaking Bad's a great show. That's an outstanding show. I recently started watching Pluribus, which is made by the same person who made Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. That was me with Lego Ninjago. Lego Ninjago is cool. It's a fun show. I watched it as a kid. Watch Arcane. Actually, I have done that. I will say Arcane, actually a beautiful show. That visually is a very visually stunning show. The first season was really good. I think the second season was... It was good. Like, I watched it. I don't think it held up to the first season. Breaking Bad VR. What? Virtual reality? Dino documentary stream when? What did my mom just send me? What? Sorry. Watch Speed Racer? The one with Jack Black? The original one? Wait, the show or the movie? Because the movie is getting actually a cinematic revamp, which is interesting. When I watched Bluey, I was not that generation. I will say, though, Bluey is a great show for kids. By the time Bluey came into existence, I was not that age demographic. The movie? No, I've seen the movie. I've seen the Speed Racer movie. I watched it when it first came out. Bluey fucks. I'm 23 and I watch it in German. That's cool. You were turned into a brony? I was not a brony. I just had the show on because my sister was watching it. Don't incorporate me into any specific demographic. No, I don't need show recommendations realistically. I have a bunch of shows that I still need to watch. I'm way behind, actually, on shows I need to watch. I keep not watching them. Or, honestly, I'm not even behind on shows. You know what I'm behind on right now? Movies. I have a ton of movies I need to watch. Actually, what is my list right now? What movies do I still need to watch / have watched and checked off my list? Let's see. Nope, that's my tattoo ideas. Where are you? Movies to watch. So I watched Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Django, Inglourious Bastards, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Marty Supreme, and the 3 Knives Out movies. All amazing watches. I need to watch, I want to watch Predator Badlands because I'm curious. Finch, I heard, is good. I'm curious of the new Running Man. I don't know if it's going to be good. And Black Klansman. I want to watch that really bad. I've seen clips of it online, and I knew it was good. I've just never had the opportunity to watch it. Have I seen Velocipaster? No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to watch it for a video review. Should watch The Perfect Fan. It's literally a bad movie about a 2000s boy band. I liked The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is literally a movie about Nick Cage being Nick Cage. It's such a good movie. It's an outstanding movie. I had so much fun watching it.
Savarino, listen to the song I'm about to send, or it'll force you to watch every Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss episode, back to back.
I've already seen the first season, not the second season, but still. Also, have you watched SpongeBob? I don't know, do I breathe oxygen? Yes. It's actually crazy that you can tell someone... you can read someone's vibe on if they were allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid. I'm not going to say which vibe or how. I feel like you can see where I'm talking about. I think first 3 seasons of SpongeBob are some of the best show ever. Even season 4 has some good ones, but the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob are literally non-stop 10 out of 10s. And then the show just kind of becomes all right. It becomes like, you know, just like something you can put on. Are they in the walls? Yeah, they are. I wasn't. Instead, I watch it now. Also valid. Love you, SpongeBob. I'm your biggest fan. I love SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. But, your mom didn't like it? Dude, I had that shit on like crazy. I watched SpongeBob. I'm recently watching, it's another show that I've just had on. I've been watching some Dragon Ball Z. I've been trying... Thank you, hi SpongeBob. Not Dragon Ball Z, the original Dragon Ball. Because I've never been an anime person. I've never really watched anime, but my friends are, and they've been recommending Dragon Ball. And I started watching Dragon Ball Abridged on YouTube, and it's fucking hilarious. So I'm starting with the original Dragon Ball and going from there onwards. Because it's a fun show. It's a very good show, actually. What are you about to say? What kind of shit you about to come out of your mouth?
I'm Savarino, and I should watch Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman.
Why has everyone been on this stream at some point except for some of the people on the music rating stream? Why has everyone been on this stream at some point?
All the people love me and all my 17 seasons of the show.
Not all 17 seasons. Why do we lie like that? Why do we lie like that? SpongeBob, you know, the issue with SpongeBob is Steven Hillenburg wanted the show to go until the first movie. So the show goes for 3 seasons, then the movie happens, and then I don't know if you'll notice this, but the reason the show tonally takes a huge shift is because the entire writing staff of the show quit after the 3rd season. So there is no, like, you could tell the vibe shifted because they stopped making the show. That actually a good show that has David Tennant. You talking about Doctor Who? Listen to the song I'm about to send. What is this? I'll just start playing. But why'd they quit again? Because they didn't want to... The show was supposed to... Every good show knows when to end. And every bad show doesn't know when to end. Not every bad show, but many bad shows don't know when to end. That's one of the issues that I see with a lot of things. I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball Bridge started in around 2006, or basically the early days of YouTube and MySpace. It did. It was early YouTube, for sure. You can tell by the intros and outros.
What's up, Chuckle Nuts? I am Goku, and I'm gonna become the Hawkeye of Night City.
When I was younger, I'd hang out with my friend who was an extremely strict Catholic family, and we couldn't watch anything because her mom always had a way to connect something to Satan. Yeah, it's called, Now, I don't exactly have the DHM on me right now. Now, I don't exactly have the DHM on me right now, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and say schizophrenia. I don't know, like, people who connect everything to Satan, like, bitches be saying Halloween is satanic. Dude, you're satanic. Like, you're actually, you are evil. Like, you're so dumb. Do you still have the devil on the creeper head? Yeah, I have Satan on the creeper head. Not the dragon. Not Gene, the Ender Dragon. D&D satanic. Yeah, the satanic panic is so 1980s. Like, come on, grow up. Get out of it already. Wake up. First stream icon, do you stream on a schedule or just when you want? I'm relatively random with streams. I ping about it in my Discord, which is linked in the description below. But it's sort of inconsistent. I try to be consistent, but it's hard to maintain a stream schedule. People in Spanish speaking early YouTube related Hello Kitty to the devil. W speed. We think. You're muted. Hey, so that's not true.
I literally am Lucifer. I would know when something is satanic.
Yes, hello Lucifer. Satan seems to be pretty chill if he's affiliated with this. No, you know what else pissed me off when it comes to like, why is Delaware Lover gonna kill me? In Invincible, episode 4, season 4, Invincible goes to hell and helps fight alongside the Invincible universe's Satan. Now, it is the lowest rated episode in Invincible history because it got review bombed by a bunch of super Catholic people. Not Catholic, let's not whittle it down. Super Christians. And so, I think it's so silly because, like, you know that you've not seen it yet? I liked it. I thought it was silly. It's not exactly, it's like, it's a filler episode, but still, it was, a lot of filler episodes of Invincible are still really good. I think it's so silly to, like, see anything that mentions Satan and immediately go, like, that is satanic. When, like, you know, you can consume fictional media and enjoy it without that fictional media being real. You know? Like, you can just watch something and watch satire about something, and it doesn't necessarily have to change your entire outlook on the world. But I feel like some people are so susceptible to, I guess, foreign influence, outside influence, any thought processes in their own, that then they think that watching something is going to change their entire thought process on the world. Hey, buddy, lock in. People thought Doom was satanic too, to be fair. Are you sure? What else was there? There was something else with that. I'm trying to think. Oh, I saw a comment where someone was talking about... So, in one of the more recent episodes of Invincible, gonna avoid all spoilers, but there is a conversation that Debbie has. Not even gonna say with who, just that Debbie has. And in it, she is very well articulated. I think she's a very, very well thought out character. In fact, I would say Debbie is probably the emotional center of the entire show of Invincible. And I saw people commenting like, I don't care for this soap opera stuff. Buddy. What, you don't care for character development? You don't care about a show having interesting characters? Yes, episode 5. Interesting characters? Dude. Oh my god, your life must be boring. Like, that's horrible. Oh my god, why are they not hitting and screaming at each other anymore? Why are they talking and having conversations? The previous most recent Invincible episode, not the most recent. Did I say most recent? I didn't mean most recent.
Is Satan really that bad of a guy? He's the man that literally tortures the worst of the worst. He is literally the person that goes against everyone who's
tortures the worst of the worst. I don't know if he tortures the worst of the worst. I think that the concept, it really is. It's a strange oxymoron, the concept of Satan. But I don't want to dig into that right now. I don't want to go down a religious rabbit hole because I have too much to say. I went to a Catholic high school, so I'm very knowledgeable on these subjects and like to talk about them. But at the same time, holy yap, I get into that, that'd be a problem. And also, we're already 43 minutes over the normal time that I do a stream. Watching this live so I can restart it and watch it from the beginning. Half of the Invincible fan base is middle school-aged old boys. Middle school-aged old boy. I see what you're saying. Made wobble edits with Invincible wobble animation. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Forbid a man doing his job.
Had to quit the stream to catch up with the paperwork, and now I'm back. Hey, Bojan, welcome back. Severino, you should do a stream where you pray to the sun god. Like in Dark Souls. Are you talking about Dark Souls? You trying to get me to play Dark? Are you just indirectly saying Dark Souls? Doing song battles today? I don't think we have time to. We're a little overtime on stream today, and I honestly, I might need to do a little bit of stuff off stream in a moment. I need to do some stuff with my staff. We're gonna be testing, I think maybe a Minecraft server.
a still savoring no stream where you lay out all your thoughts and opinions about religion. I think it would be really cool to see your views on it.
I could do a main channel stream where I talk about my thoughts on religion, but I need to find the right I guess chunk of stream time to do it. It could be now, but to be fair, I'm overtime and I want to get out of here to go work on some stuff because I want to potentially get you guys set up for a Minecraft server in the future. Would you guys be interested? If you're watching this right now and you haven't already, don't forget to like the stream. I'd really appreciate it. You can hit the like button. It's a like button. You hit like the stream and you like the button. It looks like this. A like button. You can like the stream. It'd be really cool. Aside from that, though, you should... Classical music only. You should tell her the frequencies of classical music are known to summon the devil. Yeah! They said classical music only? Holy... You know what that is? That's just indirect racism ingrained in someone's systemic view of religion. That is racism. That's called Anyway... I'm too woke for my own good. Now, I'll throw this out there. I think... No, I won't. I won't do that. Is it too woke to say... This might get some people. Is it too woke to say that... I don't want to say her name too loud. She'll hear me. Alexa. Fuck off. And Siri. Hey, Alexa. Go away. That one and Siri having female voices is inherently misogynistic. The idea that you have a servant that is a woman, and why are all these servants, all AI servants, women? It's weird. You know, I'm getting hyper woke on here today. I'm going on for a woke off. I think that I heard that take one time. I heard just the take, not the explanation, and then I built the explanation in my head. I was like, holy shit. Because they just said that it was misogynistic, and I was like, shit. You're right. Yeah, mine has a male voice. I don't know if you heard it speak just then. Get a load of this correct opinion. It's always a lady. It's always a lady. Sav is so pregnant and gassy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit you with a car. No, I thought it was very strange. I thought of that. Someone said that one time, and I was like, holy shit, it is. Oh my god, it is. It's so, but the thing is, it's so ingrained in our thought, in like our system, in how we live our everyday lives, that if you were to say that to someone who doesn't exactly think as critically, or maybe doesn't like try to question the norm as much, they'd be like, "Oh, you're overthinking things." And it's like, am I? Because maybe no one overthought it. Maybe it's so ingrained in our thought process and the way we think about things that we thought that it was completely normal to make it that. When in reality, 6, 7. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I accidentally annihilate someone with the force of 1,000 wokes. Think more, exactly. We don't like anti-intellectualism around here. More Yap streams in the future. I love Yap streams. I love these, but also potentially Minecraft in the future. I'll make sure to let you guys know in the Discord server if it comes to 2, but I'll probably talk about it in a future stream. I try to, as I said, someone asked how often streams are. First of all, like the stream if you haven't liked it already. I really appreciate it. Someone asked how often they are. I try to do them every 3 days, sort of. Not perfect. Every 3 or 4 days. Maybe even like a 2-day break. We'll see. I try to keep it relatively close together because this is my stream channel. If you want to catch non-stream related content, look up Still Savarino on YouTube for daily commentary videos about whatever the hell I feel like talking about. But most importantly, all of you join my Discord and stay connected so I can ping you guys whenever I want to. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me and being absolutely outstanding. It's very fun to yap about these topics, so I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to just sit and yap with me here. But as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night, and yes, goodbye button today. It's this one right here.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.